Alright, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, that Amber Alert thing messed up the whole sound. I'm not trying to be rude, but shit, man. When did they start doing that where it, like, announces it for you and you can't get off your phone? Okay, there we go. And we're back. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. Anytime somebody calls or, like, somebody messages me, I don't know why it does that. I just turn my, what is it called? What is that they call that? I forget what it's called. Do not disturb. I turn that do not disturb shit on. I never do that, but this phone I don't even use, so. Okay, last dish. I literally did a whole bunch of stuff last night. I was making bread. Homemade bread. Yeah, look. I made the homemade bread yesterday, the focaccia. I don't want to fucking start making food and all that and have all these dishes. How's it going? I feel like I've been seeing you on Instagram videos or months. Yeah. Nah, I post like, you know, I haven't been posting heavy consistent like I used to. I just post a little bit. All the apps are getting super strict. Like I was banned on YouTube for 2 weeks. Then every time I post a TikTok, my TikTok will get taken down. My Instagram's fine. Instagram been good. But yeah, I like making my videos on TikTok sometimes, but I think I need to start making my own videos, which I'm going to probably start doing. I'm going to do like fucking 5 of my own videos, then 5 reactions. But I'm calling it on reactions on here unless they're like positive, because like I said, I'm just so over the flagging and all that stuff. So what I want to do is just make my own content on here, keep it like related to like my dog and stuff like that. Just, I don't know, regular content. Hi, baby. Okay. Oh, my sweet boy. My sweet boy, are you alright? It looks like someone's happy, huh? Let me see, let me see. Someone super happy. Oh, my sweet baby. Oh, we're back to normal, just your eyes. Okay, lay down. Mama will lay with you. Is that why? Trying to leave his cone off for a little bit. Yeah, I only leave the cone on when he's sleeping because I can't tell whether he's doing anything when I'm asleep. Yeah, she said she doesn't want him rubbing the eye. Okay, quit it. Let me see. Yeah, his eye was closed this morning, but I put his little... She said to wipe his eyes every now and then. But I wipe one eye and then I wipe the other one so that the infection doesn't spread. And then she gave me like these little eye drop things for him or whatever. Oh, man. Animal fights and stuff are wild. I don't know how people could do that. Like, I could never be a dog trainer. The anxiety that comes with that, fuck no. Like a Caesar Milan ringing up the other dogs and all, fuck no. Too much work for me. I just couldn't do it. I love using 2 creamers. I don't know why. I've been drinking coffee lately. I've hit my peak of adulthood. Actually, let me just use this whole hazelnut when I'm done. I'm gonna go to the store later. Yeah, I got paid, so I get to go food shopping. That's why I said I want to figure out what I want to make. I actually like the way that salmon came out, not gonna lie. Except for I'm gonna buy salmon regular. I hate when you buy the frozen ones, then you leave them sitting out. I feel like they take longer to, I don't know, I think because they are wet inside those little packages, I feel like they don't cook the same way as the salmon that's just fresh. But when I went to Vaughn's the other day, I seen the salmon. It was like I don't even know what it was, like a honey lime salmon or something, and it was already marinated. He's sleeping. His little ears. And terrorist is in the other room. Oh my God. I don't want to go in there. I don't like drinking the coffee in the room. I don't want to spill it. I'm gonna chill for a little bit. What? Come. Come here. Come. My goodness. My goodness. My sweet boy. Let me see. He's very mindful, it seems like. He's very mindful. He's just a puppy. Just a puppy. Dude, he's so cute. Yeah, someone was like, what are you going to do? Get rid of your dog or your cat? I was like, I'm not getting rid of either of them. I'm just going to get that bitch fucking those little cap things on her fingers so she can't attack nobody. I feel like if Ty attacked me unprovoked, then I don't think I would want her. But because she attacked me because I was holding her to, like, not attack him, I feel like that's different. I don't know. It looks better. Venom, what are you doing? Oh, eating your tail. Yeah, let's see how long I stay on here. Why can't I be your mod? I'd be seeing your YouTube videos for a long time. I don't know you. And I don't mean that really, but just because you want to be a mod doesn't mean I'm going to make you one. I already have a mod and they're in the chat. I don't need 5 mods when I only have 29 people in the chat. I don't like making people mods because of all the drama it comes with. I have to like know you to want to make you a mod. And I don't mean that rudely. No. No. Quit eating your tail. Just stop. I've never really seen you either. Then in all honesty, after that psycho girl Kelsey, I don't even know, you could be somebody else. Now there's a girl that's been stalking me who used to be my mod years ago. This bitch is fucking crazy. She makes all these random accounts and then tries to be a mod and all that stuff. And then one time, we all figured it out real quick because she ends up telling on herself. I was like, oh, why don't you join the live or whatever so we could see who you are? And she didn't even want to. And she just ended up blocking me and all that stuff. Why would you block me if you were just a regular person? You could have literally just sent a picture and said, hey, you know, this is me or whatever. What a dumb bitch. And she also went on another page recently talking shit about me with somebody else and then adding me into the mix when I had nothing to do with it. Which made me laugh because I'm like, dude, are you okay? So yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, he's happy today. Him and Kitty have not seen each other at all, but he's happy today. Okay, let's go get the clothes out of the laundry. Hey, Venom. Let's not over exaggerate with me. What the hell's all this now? Come on. Oh, tree baby. You're getting so big. It's getting so big. I ain't seen you in a while, girl. Where you been? Living life, girl. Living life. All right, let's do laundry right here. This is the laundry room. This is the laundry room. This is where his little kennel and stuff is. Oh, he's doing so much better. It's a Great Dane. I got a Great Dane puppy. Maybe it's gonna be close to a month in like a week or so. I got me a Great Dane. Oh fuck! When did the socks fall? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. That's disgusting. Bro, my man needs to fix this damn washer. Hey, nope. You know the rules. Do not go in there. Do not go in there. Gotta wash another load. Yeah, I told you guys for the longest that I was gonna get a Great Dane puppy. I feel like you guys thought I was joking. I kept saying that. Yeah, my friend hit me up a while ago and he's like, hey Tay, he's like, I got a Great Dane puppy if you want it. And I was like, man, I was like, I don't think I really want to, you know, get a dog right now. He's like, nah. He's like, my mom's just going to give it to you. He's like, I know how long you've been wanting one of those dogs. And I was looking for one for a long time, but look, right there, nice and happy. He's so cute. So yeah. I'm just folding clothes, y'all. Like I said, I'll probably be on here for like an hour. Chit chat. I told myself I would start going live more on YouTube, so I might start doing lives like I usually do. I wake up, get ready, and stuff like that. And then later during the day, I'll end up doing like actual lives where I'm reacting to something or maybe collabing with someone. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I want to do a collab with Black Spider Guy now that I'm all situated and stuff. Sorry, I gotta watch him because I don't want him to scratch his eye and stuff like that. But yeah, so far everything's been good, y'all. I'm like getting back into the gym. I was supposed to go to hit legs yesterday, but that didn't happen. So I'm gonna hit legs today. But I'm gonna try to make some videos today. Yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not posting a lot, y'all, like I said, I got banned. So if you see me posting a little bit, it's not that I don't want to post. It's just when you get banned, don't fuck with it. Don't ever overdo things. I remember when I was on TikTok years ago, I used to get banned a lot on TikTok. I'd get banned and then I would start flooding the algorithm and then my account would get taken down. Just don't do that. Lay low and then do other apps. Like right now I'm monetized on YouTube. I know Facebook. Dude, I fucking started on Facebook barely a week. I'm already at 11K fucking followers or 11K subscribers. It says I'm monetized, but it says I have to do one more thing in order to be able to get like money and stuff like that on there, which I think is cool so I can make more income. TikTok, YouTube, and then Facebook. So that'd be super cool. But yeah, I've been posting on there, so I'm gonna start making like my own videos. But right now I'm trying to save because I got like some shit I want to do, so that's the reason why I was like, damn man, as soon as I wanted to start doing my vlogs and I want to start like eating out and like going to different food places and trying them, doing like food reviews. But I also need to save a lot of money right now too. I gotta get back to the grind. Back to the grind. Yeah, I like working regular jobs because regular jobs are more consistent than social media. Don't get me wrong, social media is great. I'm very grateful to have social media. But to me, social media, you don't want to rely on it, especially if your shit's not consistent. And since I feel like since I don't stream, I could be making way more money. Like I have friends that do Twitch and I have friends that do like they sell stuff though. Like one of my homegirls, she sells like program packages on Instagram and Facebook. She makes 56K a month. But the stuff she does on there, I don't want to do stuff like that. I'm not selling programs for fucking $500 in courses. Not my style. I feel like I should, but a part of me does not like that. Some platforms don't have a problem with, but then others do, like that recent video. Yeah, that's why I say I don't understand, Daniel. Because like I said, when I got banned on this app, the video that I had posted, I found it on here. I didn't find it anywhere else. It was a video of a woman standing like this in front of the door saying, oh, get out of my house. Don't touch me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Mind you, he didn't even hit her. He's like, dude, I'm trying to get past, but you're blocking the door. There was no hitting, no nothing. That's why I was like, dude, I know the rules on YouTube. So I'm like, why the fuck did that get taken down? So now I'm not going to post any type of disagreements. So like I said, y'all, if you don't see me, it's because I'm on TikTok or Instagram. I'm heavy on Instagram. Like my Instagram's already at 400,016K or something like that. So I've been heavy on fucking Instagram. I've been heavy on Facebook. I've been posting consistently on Facebook and Instagram. Because again, those are apps where I'm not getting fucking banned every 5 seconds. Yay. Then I got to go back to work tomorrow, so yay. So I'm folding laundry now, so I don't have to do this later. So these apps are just a little bit, I don't know, it's weird. Sometimes I don't understand the rules because like I said, even on TikTok, you'll see people on, I don't fold these because I put them in the hanger. I just put it here and then take them to the room. But remember, tying the puppy fought, so I'm not going to be going to the room right now. I'll go later. Baby, why is this out here? Want to go outside? Oh, it's windy out there. It's windy out there. It's windy. He's so cute. I'm so happy you're in great spirits. You're back to your normal self. Perfect. Yeah, yesterday made me feel so bad after their little fight. He came to the room and he just was like this with his eyes. And he just slept until I took him to the vet. Yeah, what sucks, y'all, is the vet I take him to. Man, I love them because they're so cool. They do payment plans. They have really good insurance. They like, man, I've been going to them for years. When I had my old Great Dane, I used to take my old Great Dane there. But the only thing is, where I used to live, it was a 12-minute drive. It's 45 minutes for me. So, oh man, that shit's awful. If it's ever an emergency, I'm gonna have to be flooring it there. Where's my? Oh, there's my sand. Taze, I'll say UFC. No, Daniel, I don't even want that. Like, I'm always joking, y'all, about fight to the finish. Fuck no, I don't like that. Seeing the animals, like, well, I can't say seeing the animals go at it. It was just Ty. I don't like shit like that at all. I don't know. And it made me feel bad because I had to grab my own cat all, like, rough and stuff. That did not make me feel good whatsoever. Did not like that. Yeah, I could just imagine because, I seen a video one time of a guy. But see, men, you guys are stronger. I'm not that strong. A man, he was like chilling or whatever, and he had the whole thing recorded. You probably could find it online. Both his cane corsos started fighting each other. No other person would be able to do this. He had the dogs like this. Well, his arms, you could just see how the strength in his arms. Man, the dogs would have fucking ate me up. Baby, come here, baby. Be careful your eye. Be careful. No, relax yourself. Venom, your eye. You have to relax yourself. You acting so crazy. You like, fuck this eye, bitch. See, you get a little bit of happiness and then you start getting crazy. You're going to end up hurting yourself. Yeah, I don't want to leave the cone on him 24/7. Hey, don't eat your collar. You need your collar. Lay down, good boy. Look at these little feeties. These little feeties. No. But yeah, anyway, his dogs fought so bad, he said he had to get rid of one of them because every time he separated them and tried to go put them back together, they would just go at it. And it was crazy because he had one of the King Corsos up to 3 years old, and the other one was only a year old. Venom. You liked yourself. So I was like, God damn, that sucks. I'm gonna put your cone on you so you can't bite me, because this is getting... I tell my man that all the time. He'll hold me and then he'll grab my butt. I'll say, lost your privileges. He'll go, no! I just like saying that. It's my favorite word now. He's like a fucking dinosaur. It doesn't relax. If I was a dog, I think this would be my personality. He reminds me of that scene in The Grinch. And he doesn't stop. This is exactly how he is. Jesus Christ. He's back to his normal self. Baby, you're back to your normal self. I gotta get him a little nail trimmer. Relax yourself. Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. He's only calm for 2. You get 2 minutes of peace and love. Then after that, it's over. No. Venom. No more biting. That shit hurts. You do not know how to bite lightly. You'd be biting with your whole force. What kind of shit is this? This ain't no puppy crap. This is a real man bite. His little nails. Look at those little velociraptor sharp nails. Damn near curling up like a fucking T-Rex. All my nails like that curled. I can't wait to fucking leave my job. Oh, it's going to be great. I hope I'm there for like the next 4 months. And then after that, I want to leave. I want to leave there before summer starts getting hot. I just like the weekly pay. That's the only reason why I stay there. And then my manager's super cool. Like, I wasn't at my job for like a whole month. The manager was like texting me all the time. Are you okay? How are you doing? Like, he's super cool. Okay. A backflip. He has natural French tip. He does. You happy now? Do not jump at the table. That's crazy. He's all thinking about it. I have my coffee right here. Imagine him jumping on this table. Hell no. Venom, what got into you right now? Yeah, we're gonna put your cone back on because ain't no way. Is it because it's because his cone's off? When he didn't have his cone, when he had his cone on, he was just laying down. You took that shit off, and now look at him. That's good that you have a cone. Yeah, my manager's super cool. Yeah, I was even, because I wanted to pick up a shift today, Daniel, but I ended up staying up until 2, 3 in the morning, and I had to work at 4 if I did pick up a shift. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm not going to go. And then I, like, stayed with my man, like, because I remember how I told you we separated rooms. I stay with the dog, and then he stays with the cat. He stayed in the room with me until, like, 1, I think. But remember, he has work at 6 a.m. So he stayed with me for a while, and then after that he ended up leaving. I tried to like go like to his room or whatever, but I will not leave the dog by himself. I don't know, I just don't want to. But yeah, I'm glad I got the kennel and stuff like that. I made sure before I got the dog I would get the kennel, so that way I could put the dog inside the kennel or whatever, and then, you know, he'll be fine. Yeah, I've had the same man since last year. I posted videos and pictures and stuff of him. You guys just probably don't see it because, you know, I noticed I'm not a content creator that posts twice a week and then that's it. I post a lot. Like, I post like shorts every single day. I post videos every single day. So I feel like it probably goes all the way down. This is not needed. You do not need to be doing all that. I can't wait till his eye gets better because then I could take him to the dog park. There's a cool dog park all the way in Henderson. Like I said, it's just 45 minutes for me, but there's two places. There's a place called Cornerstone Park where they have a basketball court. They have like the flea market. They have a whole lake. It's beautiful over there, y'all. It's beautiful. You could take your dogs there. And then the other one is just a regular dog park, but it's in Henderson. They have like a little obstacle course for dogs. And they have like a little pool thing. He likes the water. Like when I bathe him, he likes the water, which I think is cool. You helped me with plenty women advice back in the day. Oh, I appreciate that. Big homie, that's your name? That's cool. That's cool. You know what I love? I love hearing stuff like that. And then I love when people tell me like they're in relationships now or their relationship was in shambles and now they're happy. It's crazy because now I'm in like a good relationship, a healthy relationship, which I love. Sorry, I'm just looking at his eye. Oh, his eyes. He never had redness or anything. Now when he opens his eyes, he looks like those Great Danes where they have like all that red shit in their eyes. I hate that. Let me see. Venom. Oh. It's crazy. Both of his eyes were bleeding. And the one eye that was like, I'm talking about, it was bleeding to where I held something on his eye. That's the one that's not the bad one. It's the other one. But now I see why. His eye does this. When he woke up, it was completely shut. Because I guess the crusties and all that stuff, so I had to get like a warm cloth and then wipe it. It was okay. It's only day 2. I have to be doing this eye drop stuff until it goes away, until I go back to the next appointment. Tay's in a very healthy place. That's probably why too, Daniel, I don't give a fuck about posting, because I just feel like I'm living my life, making food for my man, chilling with my dog, enjoying life. Like, it's so peaceful here. My man's gone most of the time because he works. So I just be here if I don't have work. And then as soon as I'm done, I'll clean the whole house up, clean the puppy stuff. I just clean a lot because of dogs. I don't know, y'all. I've been in people's houses to where it smells like animal. Yeah, no, I don't like that. So I'll like make sure to clean. I vacuum twice a week. I clean the patio twice a week because we have like a little patio and like a little area thing for the dog and stuff like that. So I make sure to clean that off, clean the dog stuff. Daniel, as soon as I was about to read that, gone. Haha. Yeah, guys, don't ask stupid questions. Yeah, guys, I've never cheated. I don't understand where people get this perception. You know what's so crazy? No one can ever accuse me of cheating because I'm always home. I never go anywhere. I don't know. I'm not one of those people who like has a fixation to cheat on people. I'm glad I'm not like that. I've never been like that. If I don't want to be with somebody, I wouldn't be with them. I'm not going to sit and force myself to be with somebody I'm not happy with. It's a quick and easy, hey, you know what? Sorry, I don't like this no more. I'm not feeling this. Once I feel like I have to like pull away from you constantly, it's over. And I've tried being with people before where I knew it wasn't going to work. I would just leave. Hell no, I'm not a little kid no more. I'm 31 years old. I can open my mouth and say, hey, can you do these things? This is what makes me feel unsatisfied. Or is it, can you fix them or whatever? Can you like accommodate this? And if they can't, then I just won't be with them. I feel like as a grown adult, you're stupid if you're a grown ass woman and you can't speak up for yourself. That's dumb. Hey babe, I need you to love me more. Hey babe, can you communicate more? Hey babe, you know we haven't went on a date in like 6 months. Can you take me on a date? What's wrong with asking? What is he gonna do? Beat you up? What is he gonna do? Fuck you, bitch. Okay, then you're with the wrong guy. If you're scared to talk to your partner, you're with the wrong person. I'm telling you now. Your partner should never make things pulling teeth. And you as a woman too, if your man comes to you and tells you, hey babe, you know, you haven't touched me in 6 months, you're going to get mad at him for that? Damn, I wouldn't want to be with you either. I clean because of the dog hair consistently. Yeah. Well, you know what, girl? Our boy, I don't know if you're a girl, but I'm so sorry. My dog doesn't shed that much, but again, I think it's because he's a baby and it's not summer yet. He hasn't been shedding. I put a little salmon oil in his food and a baby little drop of coconut oil. His breath doesn't smell bad and his no shedding. But you know what I do to him a lot? I have a shea butter and it's a Baby Johnson stuff. I have like a washcloth. I wipe his body down when he comes back from outside. I wipe his paws. That's the only reason why I let him in my bed. I even wipe his butt when he's done going to the bathroom. I just don't bathe him as much anymore because he has skin problems. And then obviously with his eye situation, not trying to fuck up his eye more. So yeah, the only thing that sheds a lot is this fucking cat. My cat sheds a lot, whether it's summer, winter, or whatever. So that's the reason why I do that too. And I also clean the litter box a lot. Now that I'm not pregnant no more, I clean the litter box even more. Apparently when you're, hold on, he has to go outside. Want to go outside in the backyard? Look what I just did. It's alright, I'm gonna end up washing. I have to wash one more load. Okay, a gust of wind scared you? Oh my God. That's all? You want to go outside? Go outside. You're, oh my goodness. A gust of wind just flew by. This is him now. Oh my God. Let me see. Let me see your eye. Oh my goodness. Maybe you should just go CP. I would just be passing out with my damn, I got this at Ross years ago. Look, it's like a little, I don't know, shiny. A1. It's like your eye gets better and then it gets irritated again. Oh, maybe the wind, huh? You okay? Maybe the wind, huh? You okay? It's this eye. I don't know if you could see it. Show them your eye. Look at this. Can you see it? I'm gonna put the comb back on him because I'm gonna end up showering in a bit. Venom, let me see your eye. Get off me. I'm gonna close the doors because you don't want to go outside anyway. Damn, your eye, dude. I have to try that honey and cocoa. My babies love carrots and I'm a guy. Yeah, dude, Baby Johnson, they have some bomb-ass stuff. Yeah, my vet told me to stop using regular stuff on him, so I stopped. I bought him all these little shampoos and stuff like that, so. Okay, let me see. I know you don't want to, but let me see. Oh, too tight. Let me see. We gotta do it to where it doesn't hit your eye. Venom, stop trying to eat it though. You're making it worse. I know. I know you don't want it, but I don't know what to do. Okay, it's okay. Come. And wrap it underneath your collar so that you don't take it out. It's okay. Wait, not too tight though. Hey, wait a second. Just lay down. You have to lay down now. Okay, I don't even know how you managed to still grab stuff. It was funny because she was trying on a whole bunch of cones. And one of the things with him when we were putting the cones on him, a lot of the cones, they would fit his head, or like go over his head. But then once we had the neck or whatever, she was like, his neck is so skinny. I kept telling her he left. I think she underestimated because his ears are huge, so it makes it look like his head's big. Hell no. Probably gonna shower and get ready and then make some videos. Yeah, no. No babies, y'all. So just got a puppy now. Wanna go outside? He does want to go outside. It's the wind that scares you? I don't understand. Come. Go ahead, drink your water. I try to take his puppies enough, dude, for reals. With the way he is, man, he one day, I think because I feed him 3 times a day, he pooped like 5 times in a day when I first got him. Now he's down to like 3 poopies a day, which is good. You could tell he's getting a little bit older. This dog, oh my goodness, Great Danes eat a lot. But trust, I already knew this. I had a Great Dane before, so I'm very hip to understanding how much fucking food they eat. I feel like when they're little, they eat, what, 6 cups, 5 cups a day. Then when they're grown, they eat like 10 cups a day. 10 cups of food a day. 5 cups in the morning, 5 cups at night. But I like to like do half and half. I'll do like a couple of scoops of the, because he did, what is it called? Diamond Naturals Lamb and Rice. I do that, the large breed puppy one. And then I do the, what is it called? I do like a ground beef, rice. He was underweight really bad, y'all, so I'm only going to be doing rice for a little bit. I'm going to take rice out of his diet probably in a couple weeks. Come on, baby. Okay, hold on. Can't get through. Let me try to push this with my legs. There. Baby. Just lay down. The way the cone looks. And you know what's crazy, y'all? He didn't like the other food that I had got him, the Wilderness Blue. But then I realized he doesn't eat chicken. And he can't have a lot of chicken. It's not good for him. It gives him rash problems and stuff, which is weird because when I gave him the chicken dog food, it was like making his skin worse. But then when I was giving him because I have these little things, the little chicken hearts, he'll eat them and he'll be fine, which is crazy. Oh, I didn't know. I'll be praying for you and your family in this time of hardship. Oh, I appreciate you. Yeah. Guys, Taya's not pregnant anymore. She really doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, I really don't. I've already made a post about it. That's why I'm like, dude, I don't want to keep talking about this every 5 seconds. It's not to be rude, y'all. You guys are like, been following me for a long time, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were probably happy just as much as I was. Trust me, y'all. We were all on the same boat. I was kind of happy about the twin thing because I was like, man, if I have twins, then I'll have 2. And then after that, I was like, I really wanted to tie my tubes after that. Just 2 kids, and then I'd be good. But you know what's crazy, y'all? I made it to, what, 13, 14 weeks? I did take pictures and stuff. Dude, the way your stomach gets and the way your boobs get, I was going to be huge. I already know it. Only in my stomach, though. The rest of my body didn't even look like anything. Like, I didn't gain no weight nowhere else. But, man, your stomach for sure and your boobs. It kind of sucked afterwards, though, because, like I said, the way your boobs feel once you're, like, done, oh, man, shit does not feel good. They're, like, overly enlarged, and then eventually they get back to better, but Jesus. Your hormones are all over the place, the constant crying and all that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm one of those people that will be sad for a little bit, but then after some time, it'll go away. So like I said, I'm going to start going to the gym again. Well, I've been going to the gym just yesterday. I would have been consistent. I'm just going to say yesterday was my day off. I was supposed to go do legs, but remember, the cat attacked my dog and then attacked me. So I didn't even go to the gym. I was like, all like, I don't know. Baby, give me get your boo. Give me get your boo. Why are you biting me, though? What the hell kind of get your boo is that, baby? Oh, my goodness. Look at your little booty. Look at your little booty. Look at your little booty. I love you. See, look. I love you, baby. The way he is. Then I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think I've been super happy too because I have a dog now. You don't understand. I've been wanting a dog for a very long time. Like a very, very long time. But here's my thing, y'all. I've had a lot of dogs and I've worked with dogs before. And I've already known what my favorite dog breed is. That's a Great Dane. I don't like any other dogs. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I like other dogs, don't get me wrong, but I don't want it for me. And then my homegirl, I want to say like 6 months ago, hit me up and she's like, hey, Tay, I got a Cane Corso for you if you want her. And she's like, I'll just give it to you. You could pay me later. And I was like looking at the dog and then I was watching the temperament and like going online and I was like, nah, this dog's not for me. My favorite dog breed is always going to be a Great Dane. I don't know what it is. The personality matches. When he gets better or whatever, I'll make videos of him. He sits, he stays. I'm trying to get him to roll over and he gives you his little paw. But one thing I do want to teach him how to do, because I notice he does this, I want to teach him because I seen a girl doing that where her dog will literally do the little dancing thing like a horse. He's like a mini pony. Because when I feed him, it takes him a long time to sit down. That's the only thing. He'll give you his paw and he'll lay down. But if you tell him to sit down, he does this for a long time before he even does that. He'd be too happy to eat. Look at this sweet boy right there. Look at this sweet baby right there. Look at sweet buttercup muffin, pee-pee cream donut. He's so cute. Oh, look at this blanket my man got me. Let me show you. This was for Valentine's Day. Fuck Valentine's Day, big Valentine. Is that what he says in that song? Isn't this cute? And then I forget what it says at the bottom. And it feels so fluffy. It says, "You're my favorite weirdo." Weirdo. Here you go, baby. Here you go, baby. Oh my goodness, too cute. Grown-ass woman, too cute. I'm dead. How long does it take to train them? To me, quick. I don't know. I think he learned like in 2 weeks. Yeah, even my friend, the one that I got him off of, he was like, oh, he's going to take a while to learn. No, he doesn't. I'm very stern. Like even now, he knows. I'll be like, you want to go in the kennel? And he'll stop. Or I go to the kennel and I'll tell him, go in the kennel and he'll just go in there. He learned pretty fast. I've only had him for not even close to a month yet. I think in a week or so, it'll be a month for sure. You just got to do the same thing every day with him. Look, if I'm feeding him 3 times a day, it's going to be the same thing. When I feed him, I tell him sit. I wait patiently because he does get all crazy or whatever. And then once he sits, I tell him to lay down. And then I tell him, give me his paw. And then he'll eat his food. And I just keep doing that because I'm feeding him 3 times a day. So I feel like if you're doing that constantly, it's like repetition. And then they even tell you too, if you want to train your dog in the morning time before you feed them, because they're hungry, they're going to be eager to like hurry up. Train your dog in the morning for like a good 10 minutes or whatever every morning before you feed them, and then give them their food. But you got to be careful because if you give some dogs too many treats, they'll want to eat the treats instead of their food. So just be careful with that. Literally a baby horse. Well, I always wanted a pony. I grew up with my, like, because I have a Hispanic family. One of my family members, they have like a whole ranch. And I remember we used to go to family parties at their house and they had a big pool. I'm talking about a huge hill and acres of land, and they had a whole bunch of horses. When I was a kid, I always wanted a horse. And I remember years ago when I lived out here or whatever, when I first came out here, I wanted to buy a horse and I was looking online how much horses cost. Horses are expensive. This is the closest thing I'm going to get to a pony for now. I want a horse really bad though. That'd be cool to have 2 horses, a cow, a lot of chickens. I want like a Turkish Kango. I want 2 of those dogs. Then 3 Great Danes. And then 2 Dobies. And like 4 acres of land. And I'd be good. I want to have a farm so that I could just, I don't know, be outside. And then look, I could be with him forever. Forever. I can't wait to see how big he's going to get though. Oh, I got to take more videos of him. Because one thing I forgot to do, I took videos of him when I held him. I want to take videos of him while I'm holding his hands because he's standing up. He's pretty tall right now. I think he's already coming in pretty tall. Now I think he's going to be a tall dog. I just want to know how big he's going to get. Because I know my friend, what is it called? My friend's dog, the dad is 190 and then the mom's 170. Guys, I'm 170 pounds. But my dog, he's the runt. So I'm like, maybe he'll be small. I don't know. And then he was underweight when I got him or whatever. He was super small. She said he was underweight, but he's 27 pounds now. So she said he gained a little bit of weight since the last time I seen her, which is like a week or 2 ago. Oh my goodness. You're so sweet. Oh, his little eye. Do you soak your dog's food in warm water before you feed him? Yeah, I put he's bougie. I don't give him raw meat because he has like the squirts. Pay attention to whatever your stomach issues your dog has. You'll figure it out. It's like the same thing as babies. Don't just give them too much. So when I first got him, I tried one thing at a time because I wanted to see how his poop was. You don't want to mix 10 things and then do it. And then if he has the shits, and then you also don't want to put too much water. So I put a cup of the Diamond Naturals. I was doing 2 originally. He won't eat his food if I do that. And again, you're wasting food. So I put a cup of the Diamond Naturals. I get the rice, whatever like veggies I'm making. He don't like broccoli, so I'm gonna stop putting broccoli in his food. I'm going back to carrots. He loves carrots. So I'm gonna do the cup of rice, a cup of ground beef, lean ground beef. Don't make it with no seasonings. Don't make it with anything else besides a little drop of coconut oil. And then I put carrots. I microwave that for 30 seconds. And then I put it on top of the dog food. I have hot water running on the thing. The water gets hot here. I just eyeball it. Put enough water in there to where it's like not soupy, but just has like a little bit of water in there. Then I put bone broth in there, these 3 little thing toppers, his Pro Plan, he has like these little Pro Plan joint care things, a drop of salmon oil and a drop of coconut oil. That's pretty much it. And I mix it and I give it to him. But he does not like broccoli, so today I get paid or whatever. I already got paid, I'm sure. I'm going to look at my thing, and then I'm going to probably go to Aldi's or whatever. I'm just going to go buy some shit. But I'm probably going to buy what I did the other day. He really liked that. I bought a big bag of carrots. I boiled them until they were like, I'm talking about super soft. Not super mushy, but just soft. And then once it was super soft, just boil them with water. That's it. Nothing crazy. Drain them when you're done. Get one of those bean mashers and then just smash it up or whatever. And then I put bone broth. This bone broth for dogs. Oh my God. I'll show you all the stuff I have for dogs so you could see. And mind you, like I said, my dog's just, man, he likes all the crazy shit. He likes liver and all that stuff. He don't like regular biscuits for dogs. So here's my cat chewed him up. This is the Pro Plan Joint Care. This is for Great Danes. Right now, he can only take one because I think he's less than 40 pounds, so it's one chew a day. And then this is the bone broth. It's a bountiful bone broth, chicken bone broth recipe. It has squash, pumpkin, tapioca starch, gelatin, ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon. This is toppers for dogs. You don't need a lot. That's why I'm saying you make it flavorful with this. This is really good for your dog. 1/4 a cup a day every 25 pounds. I don't even probably use even 1/4 a cup. And then I have organic coconut oil. I put a little drop of this in there. And then salmon oil. This has helped with his skin, though, y'all. I'm telling you, I have pictures. I'm going to do a before and after. His whole chest was, like, red and looked like he had dandruff and stuff. My mama's coming back, baby. She's right here, baby. I'm going to stay with you for a little bit. So cute, dude. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I'm at my goal weight today. I'm proud of you. Why aren't you going on podcasts anymore? We miss you. I don't know. I just don't care to. My life is just going in a different direction to where I don't want to argue and go back and forth and stuff like that. And then, I don't know. I don't even want to do my own podcast myself. I want to like low-key start getting out of this like stuff, like where I'm talking about such serious topics. All it's doing is getting my account taken down. All it's doing is getting me flagged. I kind of want to go down the streaming like way, I guess you could say. I want to go down streaming and gaming. Don't get me wrong, I'm still going to do reactions, but I don't want to make my whole content centered around that. I've been doing it since 2017, 18? No, 2018, 19. Oh man. It's just a lot. So, and then like I said, all the stress and stuff like that. I know eventually, I don't know. I just want to do other things with my life. I just don't care to go back and forth. I don't care to debate. I don't know. Maybe so much things has happened in my life to where just all of that stuff is just too much. Do you heat this up? The food, yes, because what I usually do is I make a shitload of rice. I make 2 cups of rice or whatever, 2 cups of rice. So it makes a big batch. I put the rice on the side, and then I make a whole thing of ground beef or whatever. And then I put the carrots on the side, and I put it in this big ass tray. So the reason why I warm it up is because obviously it's in the fridge, so it's cold. Some people say just make a whole bunch of it and freeze it. I don't want to do that because then once I hate waiting for stuff to thaw out from the freezer. I'd rather just meal prep for that week, and then for that week he has it. And because he eats 3 times a day, it goes pretty quick. When he gets bigger though, like right now, what is he at, 14 weeks or something like that? When he gets a little bit older, I'm going to start doing feeding him 2 times a day. But when you feed him 2 times a day, just feed him more. If that makes sense. Right now, I'm trying to get him in the groove of eating a little bit more because there's days like right now he didn't eat all his food. So yeah, I'd rather cook him whole cooked meals or home cooked meals because when I do that, he eats it. If I put him just kibble, y'all, he won't eat it. He will not eat it at all. But again, it's because the person that I got him from Texas, my friend was giving him raw food. He was just throwing chicken bones and giving him stuff. I think he did give him Diamond Naturals, but yeah, I don't know if he ate it or not. So yeah, no, he likes home cooked meals. And then when I make myself stuff, like the other day I made me and my man like steak or whatever, like these little steak things. I made him his own little steak thing. So when he sees me in the kitchen now, he'll be sitting right there patiently in the kitchen. Anytime I'm in the kitchen, he thinks I'm making him something. But I always do. I try to make him a little something. You know what's best for you, and I'm proud of your growth. I can see and hear it in your voice. I appreciate you, girl. Yeah, plus, you know what it is, too? I think you just get, like, I'm very passionate about what I speak about. I love what I do. I love defending men. I love defending women and stuff like that. But social media has gotten so whack. Like, I hate how, you have an opinion and then you get your shit taken down. I hate all the idiots and the stupid women, the back and forth, and them leaking your address and going back and forth. I don't like that type of lifestyle because in real life, I have no problems. I don't get into it with people. I don't have people coming up and pulling up to my house, none of that stuff. I hate the drama social media brings. So, and another thing, the drama is brought to you because the shit you're talking about. So it's kind of like I see the bigger picture. So why keep going back and forth if it's going to cost me other things? I'm good, y'all. So for me, I'd rather just make content, help people in the future, do other things, you know what I mean? And then I just want to switch my stuff up. I have plans for my social media, but stuff I don't want to share on here, stuff I just want to do. I don't want to talk about it, I want to be about it. So that's why I said I just want to like switch my stuff around. But like I said, I'm still going to do reactions. I'm still going to be defending men, but I'm just going to be doing that more on Facebook and probably Instagram and TikTok. On YouTube, I'm not risking my channel. This is out of all the platforms I have, this is my favorite fucking platform. I've been on YouTube for years and never get in trouble. The fact that I got banned for 2 weeks did not like that. It made me so fucking mad. This is my favorite app. Like I've always liked this app. I don't know what it is about YouTube. It's been my favorite since I was a kid. I always wanted to be a YouTuber, so I'm like, yeah, you know what? If I have to tread lightly for a little bit, that's fine. So don't ever think like I'm just, oh, fuck you guys, I'm giving up. No, I'm not giving up at all. I want to see where God's going to take me and where I could redirect my stuff. And now that I'm with somebody who's like, my man's really like calm, really patient, and he's like all like into God and stuff like that, I feel like it makes you want to be a better person. I feel like it makes you want to work on yourself and just be better. I don't know. You know what I mean? And like I said, some of my takes, I love my takes. I love the way that I talk. I love how passionate I am. But maybe I need to do things in a different way so my audience could be reached even further. Because maybe sometimes I could be too aggressive. Maybe sometimes I could be cussing too much. Maybe sometimes you know what I mean? So I feel like I can come off a little bit better to reach a bigger audience. So yeah, but I still want to do what I'm doing. Who knows? Maybe I might pop out on a podcast soon. But I've been, this is the thing though, that's why I say, I've been hit up by 2 big ass creators to come to a different state to do the podcast. But right now I can't do anything, y'all, because I gotta tell you, my license expired a while back. The DMV out here, okay, they never gave me a temporary or nothing. So I'm riding around with nothing. I ended up getting a temporary, barely. I got my license in January, y'all. Like I paid for it online. How come I haven't received it and we're in March? So I went online and I purchased another one. And then I have an appointment on the 27th of March. That's the closest date I can get. So 2 people offered me to go to different states to do a podcast. You will see me on podcast, but it's going to be me by myself with other people, like other big creators. It's not going to be me arguing with people. I don't want to go back and forth with people no more. I'm sick of the way people talk, and I'm sick of the way people, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm going to be honest. I don't like people who act hard. I don't like people who put up a show for views. I don't like that. And I don't like how I notice with me, since I get a lot of views, women like to test me when I go on podcasts. I don't want to get out of character. I don't want to go back and forth. Like I said, in my daily life, I don't even argue with people. So I don't want to go on a podcast and argue with a stupid bitch who's trying to get views. No thanks. If it happens on its own, that's different. But after being on the whatever podcast, I don't know. It was cool. Thank you, Brian, for even having me on there all those times, 4 times, always hitting me up to come on there. More than welcome. But bro, I'm not trying to go back and forth to where I feel like I'll flip my own fucking table over a bitch. No, thank you. Yeah, I had this personality type where I think if you're trying to test me or you're trying to act like you're big and bad, show me then. And do you see how toxic that is? I want that Taylor to go away. I don't want to be that Taylor no more. I want to be happy Taylor, gooey fun Taylor, laughing Taylor. So I say my man brings out the best in me because he's never even seen me mad, yelling, nothing. He don't do nothing to me to make me like that. He's all like, I don't know, lovey-dovey and sweet. So I feel like it makes me like that. My man's black. My man's black. He's not biracial. He's not nothing. He is fully black. And it's so crazy. Me and him, he's like my color, but like more mocha-ish. I don't know. Like more, no, I want to say he's more like a toasted chicken nugget. But both his parents are black. Yeah. I don't know why people think he's mixed. When I showed a picture, everybody's like, oh, she's dating a fucking biracial. I'm biracial. I'm actually triracial. I'm Mexican, black, and Filipino. So I don't understand how come Daniel. Welcome, honey. Welcome, honey's crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, that's just never not going to be funny. Guys, the reason why I'm laughing is because if you've seen me on the podcast, I could tell I was mad. In the podcast, that's the first thing I said when I was like, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get upset. And then she said something off the camera. So when they turned the cameras on and I said, welcome, honey, honey. I never call bitches honey. You could tell I was mad. I was heated. And on top of that, I remember I hit up Brian and I told him, Brian, I don't want to go on the podcast or whatever because I wanted to do other stuff. And I started my period or whatever, TMI. But I was like, I do not want to go on there. I'm like Kitty on 20. I didn't have no catnip, nothing. I was pissed. I was like, I don't want to go. And I still went. He's like, come on, Tay. He's like, I literally paid Kiko to be here. He's like, just show up. He's like, even if it's for a little bit. I was like, all right, for sure. And I ended up going. Oh my goodness. I mean, that was good though, because anytime I go on whatever podcast, I always have big viral clips. That video for me hit 11 million views. I posted the short on my thing. It hit 11 million views. So that's cool. Kitty claws were literally, yeah, and that's the thing that I realized too. I think that's what made me mad. I let myself get upset and I let myself not control my emotions. And then when me and her were going back and forth, she specifically said, oh no, like, don't do that. She's like, I'll call the cops. She's like, I just did this for views and all that stuff. So I was like, wait, what? So that's what made me go, yeah, I don't want to do this shit no more. The fact that everybody is like doing stuff for views, that kind of pisses me off, because I'm not doing stuff for views. I don't know. That's why I don't really care. I love social media, but that's why you don't see me on here as much, because it's not about the views for me. I don't need to start drama to make views. I can make a video and it go viral on its own. That says a lot about you. I don't know. Tay's speech to that OF girl got like 30 million. I know, it was on World Star. You know what's crazy though? That girl never hit me up after that. And I could tell by like when I was talking to her, she wasn't even like listening to me. You know, when you talk to somebody and you're giving them advice, you can tell when they're like interpreting it. She was just, I don't know what she was thinking about. So many people want clout. Say, yeah, like people, oh, look. Okay, so I got to make a video because I was wrong. Accountability. There was a video of a girl where she goes out to the woods and she's saying like her man left her there. I'm thinking it's serious because, of course, I'm going to defend anybody who your man's leaving you out in the woods. Y'all, women are doing this because it's a trend. Why is that funny? That's a trend to you? Saying a man left you out in the woods and when that never happened? You guys have to do shit for views so bad because you're a shitty ass content creator. You have nothing else to offer but lies. That doesn't make any sense to me. That's insane to me. You'd have to make up something for what? That says a lot, to make up a whole scenario or whatever just to, oh my God, I can't believe that. I would never do that and then say a guy did this to me and he never did. Are you okay? Oh my goodness, puppy so cute. Puppy and Jojo cute. They don't need interviews on podcasts. It's the oldest profession and we know why they do it. We don't need to hear it. Yeah, you know what I want to see, girl? Miss Phoenix, that's a cute name. I want to see like a podcast where they bring couples on there, or they bring like women who are wives. Like, why are we always having OF girls on there? Guys will get so mad and say, oh my God, these women are having an uprise. Everything's about OF girls and this and that. But you guys are subscribing, you guys are buying their content, and you guys are putting these bitches on platforms. I don't understand. How are you going to get mad at more women seeing them when you're putting them on the face front? I wouldn't even be having them on anything. People like Adam22, like on No Jumper or whatever, he has those type of girls on there. His lifestyle, all that. That's all the world amplifies is that. It's kind of crazy. Oh, seriously, that's all it is? The hiking video? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Daniel. They're lying about it. That video, though, with the girl, I don't know if it was a lie, because when I went to her page or whatever, it showed her breaking up with her boyfriend or whatever in the text messages. So I don't know if girls seen that and then copied her. So that's why I said I'm going to keep doing my research before I make the video. So I was like, why underbelly takes me through it when I hear what those people have been through. Tell us one style examples of good relationships and marriage. Yeah, because you know what sucks? I think now that I'm in a really good relationship, when I talk to people and they're so negative, I'm just like, damn. Oh no, my man, he does this. Oh no, my man, he likes pictures. Oh, my man stares at women. Yeah, no, can't relate. I don't have any of those problems. My man don't even have social media to be doing all that stuff. Thank you, God. He doesn't watch porn. He doesn't do any of that stuff. I don't know. I would much rather be with somebody who's just a regular guy than a guy who's over here just so horned up he can't control himself. I don't think anybody would want to be with somebody like that, man or woman. It's just too much. I don't know. Something about that don't even sound right. But then again, you stay with the person. You're over here bitching and complaining and telling everybody your horror stories, but you're over here staying with him. I could never talk about how a guy cheats on me all while still being with him and sleeping with him. What are you going to do when you catch something then? That should be enough for you to not want to, ooh. Yeah, no. One thing about me, like I said, if it's going to take me out of my growth and out of my healing, I don't want to be with you. I've already told my partner this before, that if it comes to like other women, you choose them. Don't choose me. Man, if you have to test boundaries to see if you still want me, don't be with me. Because I don't need to go, let me go ahead and talk to this guy to know if I want to be with you. I don't need to do that. I already know I want to be with you. That's why I'm with you. I don't know. I would never get in a relationship with somebody I don't want to be with. I don't know how to explain it. Because I don't like a lot of people. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all, but people rub me the wrong way. You could say one thing, breathe wrong, and I'm like, dude, move. I don't know what it is. I can see why I was single for so long. Definitely fucking high standards. Definitely have like, I don't know. I want a quality partner. I don't want a partner who, it doesn't have to be the hottest partner, whatever. I want a quality partner. I feel like when you're a woman and you're with the wrong partner, it shows. You'll see it in your demeanor. You'll see it in your personality. You can always tell a woman's with the right man from how she glows, how she smiles, her cooking for him, and her doing all that. Look at Krishan. That's a perfect example of being with the wrong man. Well, Krishan, I kind of feel like she's already like, I don't think anybody's going to calm her down. So yeah, me personally, I just feel like you should want a quality man or a quality woman. You shouldn't go for somebody who's super, well, you should think your partner's hot or you should think your partner's attractive, but you know what I mean. She has no time for or patience for lustful men. I don't. I really don't. Because I've heard everything in the book. Oh, well, I'm just following her and I just this and that. Okay, cool. Follow her to the fucking hell, the depths of hell. You could fuck off and leave me alone. I'm a straight bitch when you disrespect me. That's why I say can't go back and forth with idiots. It just doesn't work. Because you're going to try to come to me and tell me like I don't know men. I don't know. How are you going to explain to me that you've been following nothing but OF girls? You want me to look a certain way, dress a certain way, but then you're following that. You're not even leading by example. A man that's can't control his lust is not capable of leading. It's not going to work. A lot of the men in the Bible had problems with lust and got taken down by what? Lust. I don't want a guy like that. There's something wrong with somebody struggling with lust, but if you're fighting it and winning, I see that's better than somebody who's letting the lust go. No. And if you know you're a lustful man and you're going out, you're drinking, you're partying, you're following girls, you're watching porn, you're only making it worse. That makes no sense. That's like somebody with anger issues being around nothing but people that make them angry or situations that are going to make them worse. Oh man. People don't have logic anymore and it makes me sad. That's why I say I don't like being a mother in someone's relationship. I'd rather be your girl on your side because you make decisions on your own and you make good decisions. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to be with a man they always got to tell stuff or police things with. That's why I say once I start feeling like I got to, oh, babe, why'd you do that? Or why are you doing? No, I'm out. Been there, done that, not dealing with it. You can literally feel a bad spirit jump at you when you have even a small conversation can expose that. Dude, you know what's crazy? I'm glad you said that. Have you ever like, because once you get older, you know when somebody's manipulating you. When you're younger, it's like you let people manipulate you because you don't know what it is. And then you'll, like, you know when somebody's trying to lie to you and you know the truth, it starts making you feel crazy. Like, wait, I know I seen that, or I know I this. You're insecure. Relax. If you loved yourself more, you wouldn't get bothered by this. Then you start believing it. Then you get with somebody who's regular, you don't feel that no more. So when people try to manipulate you, like me, when you try to manipulate me, it makes me physically sick to my stomach. It spikes my anxiety so bad because I've already been with somebody I was with somebody, I'm not trying to be rude, but they were bipolar. They were so bipolar and they didn't know it until later, to the point where when I tell you, y'all, I started feeling like something was wrong with me. And he used to always say, you're the victim. You act like a victim. No, bro, you're making me feel like I am. Blaming me for everything. Oh my goodness, y'all. And I'm very big on, if I'm wrong, I'll say I'm sorry. I always say I'm sorry. I've always been like that. I cannot be with somebody who does that. I really can't, y'all. It literally makes me physically sick because I wouldn't do that to you. That's like you going out partying or whatever. And then I never went out. I was at home the whole time and you watch your location. I don't like gaslighting. I don't like manipulation. Just give it to me straight, man. I'm a grown woman. I'm not a little kid. I don't know. I've heard a lot of stuff before. I don't want to be with you. I don't this, I don't that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Just let me know so I know how to move. Don't try to keep me around and all that type of stuff. Gaslighting somebody you say you care about says a lot about your personality. I don't know. That's why I say people can say I'm mean all they want, but I'd rather be mean and tell you I'm not feeling you than to lie to your face and keep you around while I'm talking to other people. People just be doing the most for me, in my opinion. So that's why I say I like people who are just straightforward. I like people who make your life peaceful and keep your life peaceful. I don't know. And since I was by myself, I was at peace and so happy. So I definitely don't want to be with somebody who's going to make me sad and all depressed and stuff like that. Especially when I like you, I'm highly emotional and I pick up off behaviors fast. So if you start bringing up too much drama or bringing in too much chaos, I'm going to leave. I'm 40 and I cannot stand it. I feel the sickness as well. It's a feeling of disgust and disrespect rolled into one. Yeah, and then you want to be able to be with a man where he can lead you and you just be chilling and like if he says something, you go and do it. I'm not going to want to do it if you're a crazy person and doesn't know what they're doing. You're literally with I'm the captain now and they don't even have a fucking map. How are you leading with no map? No thanks. No sense of direction is not attractive to me. Not having a mouthpiece is not attractive to me. Not speaking up for yourself is not attractive to me. I like men who could defend themselves. I like men who are straightforward. I like men. Don't get me wrong. I love that men are. I like a gentleman. I like a man who's super sweet, but don't be so sweet to where everybody walks all over you. You know what I mean? Have like a backbone with stuff. But yeah, no, I just couldn't do it because I always say that if you're with a man who's too friendly, 9 times out of 10 he's gonna cheat. He's gonna cheat. Same thing with women. Oh, I just can't be mean to them. Then they sucking up balls. All right, you wanted to be with that person because they friendly. No thanks. I don't mind if you talk to everybody. I don't mind if you're cool with your coworkers and all that. But if you don't know how to, oh, I got a girl, or nah, I'm cool. Nah, I don't want to be with somebody like that. Look at my sweet boy wrapped up. Oh, thank you. I don't want to leave because he's sleeping. Every time I go somewhere, he has to follow me, and then he doesn't get sleep. So I want him to cheapy poo before I go. I want to hold his little hand. Hold his hand so he doesn't get by a car. Look how big his hands are. Guys, I have pretty big hands for a girl. When I'm like 5'9", I could palm a basketball. His hands are big for a little puppy. Oh, your eyes. Just go to sleep. Nobody left you. See? If you thinking you leave him over everything. I have to have times where I'm alone to relax or get my mind off of things. You add to the stress is going to cause me to move different. You won't even exist when I'm done. Whoop! Dude, I'm glad you said that because I feel the same way. I love that I'm getting older and I'm learning myself so well to where I can tell you, and this is what bothers me. I'll tell you how I feel and what type of person I am. And some people will be like, oh, well, how do you feel? Or how do you, oh my God. I'm fine. I just want some space for a little bit so I can ground myself and then I'll come back. I don't know how long that's going to last because you're hounding me so much. Now, if you let me be for a little bit, I'll come back and be fine. Like after the whole miscarriage and pregnancy thing, I felt like I was fine in the beginning, and then it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks to where I was crying every single day, and I didn't even want to be around my boyfriend. He didn't do anything. He didn't make me feel bad, but I just told him, hey, babe, like, I'm moody right now, and because he's so nice to me, and I've been me. Did you just fart? Ain't no way. A grown man, by the way. But since he's so nice to me and he's so sweet, I don't like being mean to people that are nice to me. I don't like being moody with people who do a lot for me. So I was like, hey, babe, you know what? Oh, hell no. What kind of shit is that? You're not even taking, get off me. What the hell? You okay? This does not smell good. So I just told my man I just need a little bit of space or whatever. And then once I got some space, I was like perfectly fine. I hung out with my man for like the last 3 days, like perfectly fine. Oh, my sweet baby. Oh my goodness. Look at him. My poor baby. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm never gonna treat somebody like crap who's nice to me and stuff like that. So I'm telling you, if you ever got the wrath of me, you're a piece of shit. I'll tell you that right now, because I give people warnings before I ever like start going off on them. I don't just be mean to people. I just can't do it. I know it sounds bad, but like I said, that's something I've been working on. I have a thing where if you're mean to me, I'm gonna be mean to you. You talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit to you. You can't come to me and talk crap and be mean. Okay. Ow. So necessary. You okay? Here, let me go put him in the room on the bed. Come on, baby. Come on. I'll put you in the room on the bed. Want to go cheapy in the room? Okay. With your big ass phone. All right, I'm back. I feel like the beauty of getting older is just learning yourself so well that way you can communicate a lot better. I don't know. Because if you don't say nothing, I feel like that makes you come off passive aggressive. You're going through the 4-month cycle, finding out things that you don't like about a person and what you do like. Yep, that's true. That's true. Come on, Mama's coming with you. Come on. Come on. I left you in here so you can come lay down, and then you fucking come over here when I'm literally coming with you. Come. Are you on the bed? Okay. Go on. I tried to get you to lay down, but then you got up for some reason. Underneath your cone. He smells good, like a little shea butter puppy. I don't talk shit. That's what gets my blood boiling either. Fight me, leave me, or shut the... Oh, yeah. That's why I say... I forget the last encounter I had. It kind of made me sad. It was like somebody I was super close to. And we went back and forth. And we both were saying some shit we shouldn't have. But this is the thing. before I ended up saying a lot of stuff I shouldn't have, they were doing a lot of fucked up shit, picking and saying fucked up things, telling me to shut the fuck up, yelling and all that. And I kept telling them, please stop, calm down. And then they mocked me and said, oh, you're always getting anxious. You're always getting, what do you call it, with big conversations. No, you're supposed to be my friend and you're going off on me and telling me shut the fuck up over what? Because we're not agreeing? I would never talk to you like that. And then he kept going and kept going and kept going. And then when I went off on him and I started doing the same thing he did, he didn't like it and kept saying I was mean and cold. Nope, I was always nice to you. I was always sweet to you, but you pushed my buttons. And it's so crazy because he would always tell me the same thing. Oh, you're so nice. Defend yourself. And then when I started doing that, he didn't like it. I'm a very nice person. I'm very sweet. And people always say that I'm naive, especially when it comes to guys, because I give guys grace a lot. But once you overstep that boundary, when I can see you're starting to use me or you think I'm stupid, I'm not naive. There's a difference. I have unconditional love for people and I let things slide because I love you and I care about you. That's why when I go off on you or I cut you off, don't be shocked because I gave you more than 3 chances. You just didn't see it. People take unconditional love as you're stupid and naive. And that's not even anything. You love them. You care about them. You give them more chances because that is your fucking friend or that is your family. So when you should have known better than to keep doing that. How many chances do you want to keep hurting people? Not everybody has the same fuse. You might be with bitches who could take that their whole life. I've been dealing with that my whole life, with toxic family and toxic people. Why do you think the moment somebody talks to me crazy, I check it fast? Because I've dealt with that my whole life. Now I know what I deserve and now I know what I give. If I'm going to be there for you, help you and do things for you, how come I don't get the same in return? I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for you to do things for me. So if you can't even give me simple respect, get out of my life. Get out of my... I was done the minute their child started doing it to me. Bold move being a child, but look at their example. Oh, damn. Oh, wait, I can be softy, but some people won't let you. Your thing went up. Won't let you be that way with adding chaos. It's like the function. Oh, you know what I noticed? No one ever talks about this. But there's men out here that will let you be soft and men out here who will let you be a certain type of way. But then there's some men who can't handle that. Like, they won't allow you to be soft. They won't allow you to cry. They want you to, like, some men, it's because they're not around a lot of femininity. They make you masculine. Like, they want you to be tough. Oh, stop crying. Stop being like this. When those are all female emotions. Like, not understanding a female and then getting mad at them for acting like a girl is crazy to me. And a lot of men want that role but can't handle it, which I think is crazy. And I'm telling y'all, I have a masculine father, masculine brothers, masculine partners. So when people try to tell me, oh, how would you know? Well, I live with it. So that's why when I come around men, I could definitely see you're not masculine. Even my grandfather, he was in the military for years. He was super masculine. He never yelled at my grandma. He never got in her face. He never called her names, none of that stuff. He would always tell her, don't talk to me like that. And then he would walk away. And that was it. And my grandma would just, whoop, be quiet. That was it. They never really got into arguments. So that's why when I get around men and they'll be like, oh, well, you this and that. Oh, my God. Sorry. I know what men are capable of leading and what men are not. That's why I try to leave. Because if I know you're not capable of leading and it's too much for you, I'm out. Like, I'm so glad I met my partner because when I was dating, I met a lot of guys that like, oh, my God. Oh, I can't date a girl who does social media. I can't date a girl who makes more money than me. Mind you, they don't even know how much money I make. They just assume I'm making $1 million because I do social media. And so I was like, man, I can't do this. And then same thing with they don't even know me. Oh, the tattoos. I don't know if I could do the tattoos. Mind you, they had tattoos. It's like, guys, listen to too much shit on social media. Have your own mindset. You know what I mean? Think for yourself. Let's do our thinking. When I met my man, I laughed because I'll never forget this. We went to the store. And there was a girl. She was like blasted, y'all. She was Hawaiian or Samoan, and she had the moko tattoo down here. And I said, dude, babe, look at her tattoo. And I said, isn't that cool? And he said, yeah. He said, I think that's cool. And I said, can I ask you something? He said, what? And I said, do my tattoos make you feel less like masculine? I said, do you see me as masculine? Instead of him just answering the question, he's in the car or whatever about to drive. He's cracking up for fucking 5 minutes. And I said, what? He said, you are not masculine to me at all. And I said, really? And I said, you don't feel threatened by me? And he said, no, why? That shit made me laugh. But my man's also, again, super masculine, in the military, doesn't even have tattoos. So that's why I say some men, you guys make yourself feel small when no one did that to you. How can you meet a woman right off the bat and go, oh man, I don't know if I could do the tattoos. Then why'd you start talking to me? You act like you looked at my pictures and you didn't see tattoos. I'm blasted everywhere. Are we crazy? They're on my face. That's why I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. He do a tweet. I don't know the reason, but I think those tattoos are beautiful on women. Yeah, me too. I grew up around a lot of Mexican, blacks, and Samoans. So I seen women with tattoos on their face. I seen women with tattoos. I don't know. My grandma don't have tattoos, but she has my grandpa's name on the back right here. And she has my grandpa, her and their fingerprint or whatever. So that's why, to me, I don't know. I go based off of the way that you act and shit like that. You're teething, I could tell. Where's your little donut? Oh, it's right there. Let me get your donut. Okay, give me this. Let me see your teeth. Show me your teeth. That looks so cute. Okay. Look at his little donut. I got him a little donut, baby. Look at how cute you are. Look at your tummy. You are the little skinny baby. Yes, I don't know. I love people that have their own mindsets. It's the same thing when I meet women. Like, they'll meet a guy and, oh, he's this way. It's like, girl, you don't even get to know him yet. Remember, y'all, some things aren't what they seem. You ever meet somebody who, like, you would think they're, like, a bad person? You meet them, they're the coolest person. Then you ever meet somebody where you're like, oh, my gosh, I don't like them. And or you like them, and then they end up being the worst person and they backstab you. That's why I like to get to know people, whether they look a certain way or not. Of course, you can have your doubts, and of course, you could feel some type of way. But why share your opinion before you know how they are? I would never go up to a woman and go, you look like that type of woman, you look like this, and then get to know her and she's the coolest person. Like, I met a girl years ago, but everybody kept saying she was a hoe, and she fucks everybody, flirts with everybody. Met the girl, not even close to that. She just talked to everybody, that was it. Talking does not equate fucking. People are so weird, and then I think girls made up that rumor because, again, she was super hot. She was really pretty. One thing about me, I'm not gonna lie about how beautiful a woman is. Wearing high heels all the time, hair always done, makeup done. She was not fucking nobody. That's why I think people sometimes don't listen to them. They be spreading rumors to make the person feel bad or to make people not like them or talk to them. This generation of people is just fucking stupid. Have your own mindset. I'm glad I've always went against the grain and thought for myself. I don't need somebody to tell me, oh, watch out for that person. Bitch, you watch out. The hell? I ain't scared of nobody. Because someone with tattoos are so sweet, eh? Most people that I've met with tattoos are sweet. Anybody I've ever had a problem with or beef don't really have tattoos. They're usually just people that are regular. I don't know. I'm usually cool with people that are blasted up and stuff. Triggers insecurity is all. That's why they talk about one another. That's true. That's true as fuck. Baby. With this little cone. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. So sweet. This fucking cone. I made sure, hold on, let me put my finger in the thing. Okay. Just want to make sure it's not. Okay, you don't have to attack me now. I just wanted to see if it was tight so that way you weren't choking or nothing. Damn. They should have gave you a bigger cone because how are you able to bite me? Look. Wait, can you see him? Show them your face. Show them your face. You see he's trying to scratch at his eyes. Yeah, guys, so yesterday, I'll just tell you again, just in case there's like new viewers. Yesterday, everything was fine. I've had the dog for, I think, want to say a month. Him and the cat have been interacting for the last couple of weeks, was perfectly fine. So anyway, I don't know what happened. He went to the room. Ty wasn't even in there, my cat Tampico. She wasn't even in there. She followed him. They both were like face to face, and they were like, he licked her and it looked fine. I should have known something was wrong because she meowed, but I didn't think they were bad meows. I thought they were regular puppy. Worse than a kid. I thought they were regular meows because he started running towards under the bed. And then I yelled at him because my boyfriend's bed in his room, it's too small. I can't go under the bed. He gets stuck under here. I can grab him. Anyway, she went under the bed on the other side and started attacking him. Started scratching his eyes, and then both his eyes were bleeding. It was bad. And then my cat, I went to go, because she was attacking him. He pissed himself, y'all. I felt so bad. I was crying. I got my dog. I put him in the bathroom, in that bathroom or whatever. And then Ty was still trying to go at him or whatever. I went to go pick her up. I'm thinking, grab the aggressor. Hell no. I went to grab her. I've never had my cat attack me. So I got her, rung her up, and I just threw her. And then I went in the bathroom with him. Then when I looked at him, his eyes were bleeding. His eyes were closed. Couldn't even see. Man, I got scared. I Googled it online if a dog is going to be fine if, you know, their eyes are bleeding. And it says take him to the vet immediately. Called my vet, drove 45 minutes over there to go take him. He has an ulcer in one of his eyes. So she said do these eye drops every couple of hours or whatever, every 8 to 12 hours. So, yeah. And she said, I think there's an infection in one of the eyes. They did like a little, I don't know what they call that. I forget. She said it like 20 times, but they put this green stuff in their eyes. They turn the lights off, and then they put like a little light on their eyes so you can see it, and you can see the ulcer thing. She scratched him really bad on the inside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But you know what I'm happy about? His eyes are open. His eyes are open. Oh my gosh. I love you. You're so precious to me. I just love you. I was so worried. Yeah, one of my followers, it kind of sucked. Go on, baby. My follower or whatever, he said that he got his dog, and the first week, the cat went up to him, scratched him so bad she took his eye out. So he even told me, he's like, Tay, don't even introduce them, leave them alone. I thought after, like, because it's been a whole month, y'all, I'm thinking, or close to a month, I'm thinking, okay, they could be around each other. And if you've seen them all day long, they were fine. They were perfectly fine, you guys. I fed him a treat. I gave her a treat or whatever. I had her out all day long. That's another thing I didn't want to do. They've been separated. So I've been leaving her out all day or all night long, and I stand here. I'm off today, so. Okay, go get it. Oh, yeah, look. He will not go to the room anymore to get his dog, get his donut. Yeah, he won't go to the room where Ty's at. I got it. It's okay, I got it. I got it. Come. Yeah, he won't go to the room where she's at no more. Look. Do you still have the cat? Yeah, she's in the room. Remember, cats are nocturnal, so she sleeps all day and then is up all night. So I have her in the room or whatever, in that room. That's where everything happened. And then this is the room I have with the dog, and I set up his little stuff here. You know, my man has a 4-bedroom house, so I just come to this room or whatever, and I be chilling. He's scared of Ty now. Yep. Yeah, I just feel bad because, like I said, me and my man were talking about this. Man, I think if he was a different dog, like a Cane Corso or a Rottie, I think my cat would have got fucked up. I really do. But because he's a puppy and stuff like that. Great Danes aren't really, at least in my experience, I've never really seen an aggressive Great Dane. I never even seen a Great Dane fight or none of that stuff. I've seen a Great Dane get all, like, bucked up and bark, but that's not the same thing as getting aggressive. Because I don't have tattoos, but I was always in the art, but I'm a former metalhead too. That's cool, though. Shout out to you. What type of music you listen to, then? What's your favorite band? I love anything alternative, or, like, man, I wish I could play the guitar, man. If I could, my favorite style, I used to dress like that, especially in high school. Like, I like the gothic alternative style, but my dad was so big on, you're not going to find a man if you dress like that. My boyfriend, I was showing him all the pictures of how I looked when I was younger, and he said he liked it. Men love that stuff. I tell my dad all the time, I was like, Dad, no guy's going to turn down a gothic baddie. I don't care what anybody says. Men love that gothic style, especially if you could pull it off. Yeah, he's a little donut. Linkin Park, Nirvana, and them. I do like that. I do like that too. I like Lamb of God. I like Bring Me the Horizon. I don't think they're too heavy. I think Lamb of God's heavy. Slipknot. I do like Linkin Park. I like Green Day. Those are more rock, I think. Oh, yeah. Daniel, you know, it's so crazy you mentioned that. Tell me why I seen a girl or whatever, which I thought was so badass. It was like I'm talking about, she looked like she was 15, a little black girl, and she's playing Aerials. And her little sister's going, dun, dun, dun. That's my favorite song. Dun, dun. You just reminded me that I'm going to listen to that at the gym. Oh, Aerials is my favorite fucking song. By the way, y'all, follow me on iTunes. You'll see the music I like. I have a whole look at my gym playlist. My gym playlist is nothing but rock. Oh my goodness, just go watch it. You'll like it. And I made sure to, like, put pictures on each one so it looks cute and stuff. I can't show my other phone because I think it's not charged. But yeah, iTunes is Itstaytaybaybee. Go follow me on there and you'll see it. I might put it in my fucking link tree, that way you guys could see it. Oh, my puppy. Linkin Park be great for workout music. It is. It's the guitar solo. It depends on what I'm working out, though, what I listen to. When it's legs, I love heavy metal and rock. I don't know, something about that. Or I love house music. I love techno music. I don't know, anything that has that heavy bass where, like, you're head banging. Oh, my God. I love shit like... So you'll see I have a very wide range of music. I like country. I like gospel. I like Jamaican music. I like Afro beats. I like guitar solos. I like piano solos. I listen to a lot of that. I love oldies. I love Latina music. I have a Latina mommy thing. I like reggaeton. I like corridos, banda. I like everything. I like a mix of both. I love that I was raised by grandparents, and I love that I still, like, was with my mom every now and then, because I feel like I got a mix of both of the musics. Aerosmith, Guns N' Roses, I do like that too. I love Aerosmith. I like that. Oh, man. Those are, like, probably the best songs in my opinion. Music nowadays, sorry, y'all. I cannot get into NBA Youngboy. I cannot get into Playboy Cardi. I cannot get into none of those fucking rappers. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. My favorite rapper is, like, 50 Cent, Eminem, Kendrick, Tech Nine. I don't like any new rappers no more. I like the fucking rap beef they be having though sometimes. Like I wish Kendrick and all them would keep fighting and Drake. Cause I hate Drake. I don't know what it is about Drake. I don't like Drake that much. I don't understand the obsession and the hype with him. He has good songs, but I don't know. He just don't do it like that. The way everybody is dramatic about him. I don't know. Oh no, mumble rap. No. I like old school rap. I think I did make a 90s playlist of rap. Oh, and I do love 90s music. Boys to Men. Oh, that one Candy Rain song. Oh my gosh. Anything 90s, I love that. Baby. Oh, baby. Oh. Go on. Go on, Bambi. Go on, Bambi. Okay. This is why you have the cone on. I don't know. This is why you have the cone on. Bambi is gone crazy. What type of Bambi are you? Evil Bambi. Flavor Flav. I'm gonna get him a big chain like Flavor Flav. Oh, come here. Give me a huggy poo. Give me a huggy poo. I teach him how to give you kisses without licking your face. I always do that. I tell him, give me kissy poo. Okay, this one thing you gotta learn is not to bite me no more. Because this I don't like. I don't like the biting, but I know you're teething. Quit it. Conehead is great. I used to love that movie, Coneheads. What's the deal with NBA YoungBoy Kai Cenat ex-girlfriend? I don't know, Daniel. I feel like maybe that guy got like caught up in the crossfire of drama because I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why I never made videos about it is because Kai never said nothing. Hey, stop biting me. No. I don't like making videos about someone when they didn't say anything, you know? I'd hate for somebody to be like, oh, this happened with Tay's relationship. Mind you, I never even spoke on it. How are you going to say something without hearing it from the source? Because then everybody, like the moment stuff happened with Kai, you've seen everybody, right? Everybody was like, oh my gosh, Kai got cheated on. This happened with Kai. And it's like, where did you guys even get that from? I don't know. Like I said, if Kai doesn't say anything, I'm not buying it, bro. In my personal opinion, I'm just not doing it. And I think that's probably why he didn't say nothing, because look at the internet. They're running with their own story anyway. And then the girl Gigi, she said she never cheated on him. Again, who am I to say she did or didn't? I don't know the bitch. So I don't know. Okay, I shouldn't say the bitch, but the girl. I'm coming back over here. Why you have to follow me for? Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. This is a good shirt cookie. Y'all just want to chill. I don't want to do anything. Life has been lifing lately. I think the one thing that sucks, I got myself so used to not going to the gym as much that it's not a priority anymore. So I have to like force myself to start going. Like the dino cookies from Brusters. I don't even know where's that? What's Brusters? Or Dave and Buster's or no? Or is that a store? Love your content. Used to be coaching the ladies on how to be great. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you always. I can't wait. I gotta start doing my little cooking series. So I said today I gotta go shopping and stuff later. I should take this cone off. You drinking water? Dude, he's so cute. You go outside? I'm gonna go outside. Okay. The little cone is so cute. Go on. Go, baby. Good boy. Go on. Go on, Bambi. I could see why. At first, I was wondering why my man was calling him a velociraptor, and I could see why. He looks like one. That'd be a good podcast for Tay. What made you choose a Great Dane? Their personality types, their temperaments, and then how big they are. I love how big Great Danes are. They're loving, and they're like to me, they're family dogs. They're so cute. You're not gonna tell. Great Danes are so cute, huh, baby? Look at him. Look at that. Oh, oh, baby. To me, they're the best dogs. I'm not happy in my relationship. I feel trapped. Voice it. You gotta voice it, man, because if you don't voice it, it's gonna get worse. Seriously. You have to voice how you feel, because if you don't, I feel like you become passive aggressive. And then if things don't change, just leave. You never want to become something you're not because you're staying with somebody. And don't ever feel bad for leaving someone. The worst thing is to stay with somebody and you feel bad and then you stay with them and it just gets worse. Like, I understand because you're going to go through that, especially if you're a guy. You're going to get why are you leaving me and all that stuff. Sorry, I have to. There's nothing I could do. You can't force connection. That's what sucks about, what do you call it? That's what sucks about relationships and stuff sometimes. Somebody can feel the world for you and then you not even feel anything. But again, you kind of have to know these type of things. That's why I said whenever I have kids, I want to sit down and have like really deep conversations with them, especially stuff like this. Just because you love somebody to death doesn't mean they're going to love you too. You could do the world for somebody and then be like, I don't really feel it. But you just be careful, because sometimes, depending on how your relationship is it stressful? Is there things going on in your relationship that are making you pull away? Because the last thing you want to do is make a decision, leave, and then once you leave, there's no coming back. You don't want to be one of those type of people that's breaking up and coming back. So make sure, if that's what you really want, you better think about it, you better ponder on it, and then really realize, and then write stuff down. Why do you want to leave? What you said you feel trapped. What's making you feel trapped? Do you feel trapped, or does she make you feel trapped? Because there's a difference. Because imagine if she's just chilling and all that stuff. Does she want commitment? Is that what's scaring you? Does she want marriage? Is that what's scaring you? But then you're saying you won't see her son. Ooh. I'll be honest with you, though. That's why I say it's hard to date people with kids. Because now you're going to leave them and their children. How you leave someone you love. Let them know. Just have a conversation with them. Don't break up with them over text and stuff like that. The only time I say break up with somebody over text is if they're crazy. If you know they're going to pop off on you or they're going to get crazy and start up a whole thing, break up with them during text. And I would let them know, hey, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to break up with you at text. But every time I do try to break up with you, you act crazy, you start crying, you make me feel bad, and I just can't do it no more. And then after that, I would just block them off everything. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm trying to be an adult and let you know, like, it's just not going to work, in my opinion. I mean, how else is somebody going to get mad at that? They're going to get mad regardless, y'all. Nobody's going to be able to handle rejection. But over time, once you get older, you'll look back at the situation and understand they kind of did you a favor sometimes. Especially because think about it. If they don't want to be with you, there's nothing they can do. I'd rather a man tell me, hey, I'm not feeling this, than a man be with me. And then over time, you don't even like me. And I'm over here doing all these things, loving you and stuff like that. And you don't feel the same way I do. That's worse, you don't think? I think that's worse. I'm sorry. I'd rather somebody tell me straightforward they're not feeling me. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. This is knee? I think so. Oh my goodness. She nags. There's too much. I get no peace. Oof. Have you told her that before? Question though. Be honest. What is she nagging about? What is she upset about? Are you doing stuff? Is she nagging to nag, or are you actually doing stuff? In my opinion, if you're doing shit, you following girls and you doing shit or whatever, then I mean, I understand why she's nagging. I don't know. I'd have a conversation with the person. And before, I'd probably just be like, hey, I want to have an adult conversation with you. I'm not trying to be rude, but I just want you to hear me out. I don't want to be interrupted. I want you to understand where I'm coming from, and it's coming from a place of love. Don't yell, don't scream, and don't use words like you and your fault and that. Oh, don't do none of that. Just say, I feel, I feel like I want to leave the relationship. I feel trapped sometimes. I want to be heard. I want to be valued. I want somebody to understand where I'm coming from. I want to feel like a man in the relationship. I don't want to feel like I need to be nagged. I got it and I can handle it. And I want you to treat me like I can. I don't want to leave you, but I feel like sometimes I want to leave because I don't feel worthy in this relationship. Say it exactly like that. Her response is going to tell you how she feels about you. Oh, you want to be a man? Oh, you want to this? That's not the bitch for you. Hell nah. A woman who does that to you and puts you down, that's not the one for you. You're literally being nice about it. You didn't say your fault, you. No, you're just saying, I want to feel like a man. Because think about it. When you're a man, you want to do things on your own without a bitch chirping in your ear. I get that. Us as women, we could be fucking annoying. I've been annoying before too. Not in this relationship, but other ones. So me personally, I feel like if that doesn't work, it's not going to work. Your conversations with your partner will tell you what type of girl you're dealing with. You're either dealing with a girl or a grown woman. There's no in between. You either have a woman who's emotionally mature or a woman who puts everything and makes it dramatic. That's why sometimes I think some women, they get in their feelings too much and don't listen. They like to make everything about themselves. And it's like, bro, I didn't even blame you. I just want to feel better as a man. I want a partner who supports me. What's wrong with that? It doesn't cost. It's not a million things. It's one thing to do. Stop nagging me or stop being mean to me, whatever the case may be. I wouldn't say nagging, but just say, can you approach things differently? The way you talk to me is not how I can't receive things like that. Like for me, I'll be honest. You yell at me, you scream at me, you call me names. Don't be mad at me when I don't talk to you. I won't go back and forth with you. I'm going to silent treatment you. I've learned to not go back and forth, y'all, because it just doesn't work. I'm a silent treatment you, and then you're going to know I'm pissed off because what are you talking to me like that for? What are you yelling at me like that for? Why are you nagging me? I don't like people making rules for me when I haven't done nothing. Or like if I go and do something, you're tripping on me. Why? I've never even did anything. Are you okay? I'm so glad I don't deal with none of this stuff. Oh, man. I just couldn't do it. Me too. I'd rather someone not beat around the bush if they don't like me or worse yet use me. Yeah, because then they'll be with you while you're buying them gifts and all this shit. Hell no. You giving them sex, buying them food. Fuck that. That's evil. I'm straightforward too. Say way clarification. My cutoff game is savage. You know what's crazy? I used to not have cutoff game. I used to sit in situations that were so bad for me, man. And I knew to leave, or I knew the person didn't care about me the way I cared about them, but yet I would stay and hope things would change. Now, I don't give a fuck. You got one time to fuck with me, I'm out. I don't give a shit no more. I'd rather be alone than be with somebody who makes me feel like I'm alone. No thanks. I just cannot do it. I'm not going to have the same conversation with you over and over and over again. It's not working. You're not listening or you're not comprehending, and I don't want to be with somebody who's slow. It's annoying to be with people like that. Because I'm sure if you wanted me to fix something, wouldn't you want me to fix it? And that's it. You wouldn't want me to be doing it 20 years later and then, oh, you know what? I finally learned. What? No. That's kind of sad or whatever. You want a partner who understands you. You want a partner who changes things. Like, I know change doesn't happen overnight, but just the fact that you heard me and you're making small minor adjustments, that means more to me than you going, fuck it, or let's see how much more I can get away with. Because there's some people that will keep doing it to you and go, I'm not going to change it. She's going to stay. Aren't you in a relationship? Yeah. And I'm not dealing with any of this shit. I'm super happy right now. That's why I'm saying I feel bad for a lot of you guys, because me and my partner, we don't even argue. We don't even fight. We don't go back and forth. We don't none of that stuff. I don't know how to explain it. All we do is laugh and make fun of stuff online, and that's pretty much it. We don't really like argue or fight or nothing like that. I don't know how to explain it. Which I think is good. Super healthy. I like it a lot. I'm like at peace and stuff like that. And usually if I tell my partner stuff or whatever, we don't do the whole going back and forth. It either just gets fixed or it gets done, and that's it. I don't know. I've only had to tell my partner one thing that I didn't like, and then after that, everything was just, I don't know. Very good on, my man's very good at listening. My man's very good at, how do you say it? Like understanding when he's wrong and stuff like that. Mind you, he's not always wrong. He's mostly right, but you know what I mean? Like if I say I don't like something, he's not gonna, well, it's your fault. Well, you do this. He doesn't do that, which I like. He doesn't gaslight me. He'll apologize if he's wrong, and I'll do the same thing. If he corrects me on something, I'll say I'm wrong. But again, I think we built a relationship where we don't do that. I don't pick at him. I don't tell him what to do and how to do things, and he don't do that with me. I don't ask him, where you going, who you going with. He'll be like, oh, I'm going to go out with my family. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm not blowing him up all day. Where the fuck did you go? I don't do that. I just have food ready when he comes home, and we be chilling. And I sit here sometimes and watch his basketball stuff. Sometimes I'll be in the kitchen cooking, or I'll be with the puppy. So yeah, I feel like when you have clear boundaries set, you're not going to have problems. And then when you meet each other, like when me and him met, we talked about stuff like this. We both don't like yelling. We both don't like screaming. We both don't want to deal with cheating. We both don't want to deal with disrespect. We both don't want partners in the club or constantly drinking and partying. I think we only drank one time. We had like 1 or 2 shots each together, and that was it. I don't even drink. When I'm around him, I don't like drinking or smoking or nothing. I haven't drank or smoked in a minute. So yeah, dude, man, doesn't try to humber like a lot of guys. Yeah, he doesn't do none of that stuff. He's always hyping me up, telling me he likes my hair, he likes my body. I don't know. Even when I was pregnant, I felt like I was getting as big as a goddamn mountain. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you, I understand what you guys are talking about. I was only pregnant for a while, 14 weeks or whatever. Hell nah. Jesus Christ, the way your stomach and your boobs start getting, oh my Lord. I could imagine how I would get once I hit the 9 months. I felt like a beluga whale. And then I felt, you know what's crazy? I would walk and feel like I was running a mile. Bro, ain't no way. That shit did not feel good. And then the mood swings you have. But the one thing I did like about the pregnancy, man, you eat like you smoke 20 blunts. Man, boy, let me tell you, I knew I was prego the day I went to In-N-Out. I went to In-N-Out and I got a burger, an animal style fry, and a large lemonade. And I was like, I'm still hungry. And I was like, whoa, I've never eaten 2 burgers in my entire life of living, even when I used to be baked. Oh my goodness. And then I ate another burger and I still felt hungry. I was full for a little bit. By the time I drove home, I was still hungry. I didn't have cravings like that. I just wanted to eat a lot. Did you lose the baby? Uh-huh. A couple weeks ago. Love to see you again from South Central, Los Angeles. Keep up the good work. I appreciate you. From Los Angeles. Hey, Brian. Dude, that's called a healthy relationship. Very few people will experience it. Do you know why people don't experience it, though? It's because you don't do the self-work. I've been in toxic relationships. I've been in relationships that don't serve me, but it's because I didn't love myself. You choose the partner that you are deserving of at the time because you don't love yourself. No person in their right mind is going to be with a partner who doesn't love them. Nobody in their right mind is going to be with somebody who cheats on them all the time. Nobody in their right mind is going to be with somebody who beats their ass all the time unless they have low self-esteem. And I know this because I used to have low self-esteem. When you're a people pleaser, you're going to take everything. When you need a partner so bad because you're so lonely, you're going to take everything. Most people who have more boundaries for themselves end up having a relationship they deserve because they're putting in the work. So if I were you, I preached this for years before I got into a relationship. Be by yourself for a long time. Don't fuck nobody. Don't nothing. Be by yourself. Learn yourself. All the things you like about yourself, write them down. All the things you don't like about yourself, write them down. The things you don't like, change them. Do not ask for things in a partner you don't do yourself. Stop asking for a woman who doesn't go to the club, but you're at the club every fucking night. Stop asking for a woman with a low body count, but you have a body count of 80. That doesn't make no sense. Stop asking for a man who makes $1 million when you've never even touched $1 million. That doesn't make sense to me. So if I were you, have the same standards you want in somebody else. You want a loyal man, but you're not loyal yourself. So I just think that if you pay attention and fix yourself, you're going to get with somebody I feel like you deserve. That's another reason why when I got with my man, I started cutting off a lot of people. And a lot of, like, even the one friend that I had, kind of sad, but I had to cut that person off. The one thing he told me was, why are you going to cut me off? You were friends before with me in your other relationships. Well, it's just different now. And I feel like this partner that I'm with now is a safe haven and a godly person. I feel like God sends you people that are meant for you. Why would I go and be friends with you knowing, stuff had happened? That makes no sense. And if you don't understand that, that's kind of stupid. Maybe I'm not the same Taylor you once knew. So why am I going to do that? I don't know. I just wanted to make sure that this time around I was doing everything right. And if I have to cut off people who drink or smoke or don't live the same lives as me anymore, then I'm going to do that. I don't see what's wrong with that. I want to be around people that are like-minded to me. And I cut off a lot of friends recently this year because we're just not the same. I would correct them about certain things or tell them, hey, I don't like to be spoken to like that. And their thing was, oh, this is how I talk. Why would I want to be friends with somebody like that? If you tell me, hey, Tay, don't talk to me like that, I'm going to stop talking to you like that. The hell? I'm not going to, this is how I talk and just keep being rude to you. It doesn't work that way. So I think a lot of people need to realize, I don't know, just be a better person and you'll attract better things. If you don't want to change yourself, there's a reason why you keep attracting the same type of partner or the same type of person. You have to kill off the old self, or you're going to be the same, going in a circle. And you have to kill off bad habits. All that toxic shit that you like, you got to stop liking it. Like, I know a lot of men and women who love toxicity. I love a man or a woman that gets jealous. I don't. That shit spikes my anxiety. I don't want to, where the fuck were you at? And, oh, why'd your location be out? Well, damn, what the hell? I don't want somebody like that. It gives me anxiety. Especially when you're not even doing anything. Are you crazy? So we have to learn how to love ourselves first, and it's painful. Guys, I spent 4 years or three and a half years by myself. I know. In the beginning, it wasn't pretty. I had abandonment issues, heavy. And I remember when I first was alone, like when I got my first apartment, you would think that I was like happy about it. Fuck no. My ass was like, I called my dad and I was crying. He's like, what's wrong with you? And I said, I don't know if I could do it. I said, I've never been by myself and all this stuff. It was bad. And then after some time, I was alone for so long that I don't have that no more. I don't even care to be around people. You learn. It's painful in the beginning and it's scary. But then, man, the beauty of it, I started reading books. I made my house a home. I started social media. I met some cool people, started getting around like-minded people. I met my best friend Isenia a couple years ago, still friends with her till this day. I don't know. It's a lot. You got to make your house a home. You got to have positivity in things. If you're always looking for the negative and stuff, you're never going to be happy. Oh, I don't have friends. Oh, I don't have this. You know what you do have when you don't have friends? Time. Time to work on yourself. Time to be better. Time to work a lot. You don't got no friends. There's a reason why. Isolation is going to show what type of person you are. Fucking work. I'm sorry, I was working as much as I could at the time. Doing social media, fucking doing warehouse jobs or whatever, working 15-hour shifts, fuck it. I wanted to make as much money as I could. Ain't no way. So if you have all that time on your hands, stop crying about it. Use it to your advantage. I don't know. I don't understand why people do that. Kay deserves to have people that love and care about her around. Yep. Just like you, little baby. He's like you. Common sense, we are what we think daily. You want a good life, positivity, energy, so much. Yep, that's another thing too. I can't be around people like that. Like for me, I have thoughts, a lot of negative thoughts sometimes, but I don't voice them anymore. I used to, oh my God, my life is this. Oh my God, I try not to do that because no matter what, life is going to work itself out. And you constantly going, oh, I have nothing but bad luck. Oh, everything's going wrong for me. Well, yeah, look what you're doing subconsciously. All you're doing is being negative. Like I meet people, I'm never going to find a woman. I'm never going to this. Well, yeah, when you're insecure like that, what woman's going to want a weak man? What man's going to want an insecure woman? You don't even like yourself and you want people to like you. How does that work? You got to kind of like have some confidence in yourself. You got to believe in yourself. What do they say? When you have a vision or a plan, it sounds crazy in the beginning until it actually goes through. You kind of have to have that, y'all. You kind of have to believe in yourself to a certain extent, I believed in myself a lot, especially when I first started the YouTube thing. I was like, man, I'm going to make it big. I'm going to be on World Star. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And you should have seen all the people around me. Oh, you're not going to be able to do it, or it's going to be hard. Or I hope you know how long it takes. Man, I got my fucking first YouTube check within less than a month. I got my YouTube plaque less than a month. I was on World Star, I think 6 or 7 times now, probably more. Don't let people tell you how your vision's gonna be. Bitch, how you gonna tell me how my life's gonna be? Are you God? That makes no sense. And I was listening to people. And I remember the first time I tried to make videos, oh my God. I was literally like anxietied out. At the time I smoked, so I was like trying to chief it up. And then my brothers or whatever, like one of my brothers, he's like, dude, you're not gonna be able to do this if you're acting like this. But yeah, I don't know. Eventually I ended up getting it, and now I could talk a mile a minute. Now I'm not shy at all. I don't have no type of, I don't know. Social media has helped with me a little bit with that. Like, I can go up to anybody. I could talk to anybody. I just have more of a introverted personality now because I don't like going back and forth with people. Too many personality types, not my cup of tea. I don't know. But yeah, just be more positive. Have good self-talk. If you can't do that, just read books. There's books on how to be more positive. There's books on how to manifest. There's the Bible. There's books on how to meditate. My favorite book is Master Your Emotions. It's a yellow book on Amazon. It's less than $20. It's called Master Your Emotions. It's the first book I read when I was in therapy. Get that book and read it. Read that book as many times as you can until you figure out your fucking emotions. Then that way you're not going to be all over the place. Especially as a woman, no man's going to ever want to be with you if you're emotionally chaotic. And I was emotionally chaotic when I was younger, crying all the time, always had problems, didn't know how to gauge my emotions, didn't know how to relax, always super tensed up. I feel like I still have some of those traits. They're just not as big as they used to be. Now I mask them pretty well. Where people always think, you have no emotions, you don't care. Oh no, they're all in there deep down inside. I just don't show them because it's not worth it. I don't want to be panicky all day. I don't want to have anxiety all day. I don't want to think about negative stuff all day. So if I can't fix it, I just put it in the back of my mind and then let it be and deal with the things I can fix, It's just simple. I'm ex-emotional when she's drunk. Oh yeah, no. One thing about women, I highly suggest this. This is another reason why I stopped drinking too. Drinking doesn't do nothing but just bring out worse in you sometimes. Like for me, I'd be happy and stuff like that, but I didn't like the aftermath of drinking. The anxiety, it would spike my anxiety back up, and then I would start, like in the beginning, I would be fine, but then I would start feeling depressed again. To me, I'd rather just drink if I go travel every now and then, which I rarely travel, y'all, so I don't even know when's the last time I drank. I think maybe last year or something with my partner. Other than that, I think it was Christmas time, maybe? I don't remember. Or maybe, yeah, it was definitely Christmas time. Master Your Emotions is a book Tay was talking about. Master Your Emotions. It's yellow. It's a big yellow book. And what I like is on the book in the beginning, it makes you put your email, like it makes you email something. And the email will send you back a PDF or the book, whatever the fuck the stuff is. It'll send you a PDF. That PDF, you have to print it out, and it makes you print out 40 pages. Once you print out that 40 pages or whatever, you're going to do the Master Your Emotions book. What I was going to do though, because like I said, I need to start making regular content. I don't want to do reactions no more. I'm going to probably get the book, read it, so that way you guys can get your own. I don't mind being an open book and letting you guys know how I feel and what I go through. It doesn't bother me. I'm very transparent now. Like everything I've gone through in life, I'm already very used to it and stuff, and I'm able to talk about things without feeling some type of way. Oh my goodness. But I have a lot of books that are like good for that. I have a book, shadow book as well. It'll help you channel that. I don't know if I'd read that with my personal information because the shadow book I feel like is way deeper. That one goes into like your trauma, things that bother you, your triggers. That's something I wouldn't share with the internet. I'm very big on you never tell people your weaknesses. You never tell people what hurts you because then they use it against you. I don't even tell people trauma no more because hell nah. Free Tay K. What does that even mean? No, he's so cute. He's so cute, his little body. Oh my goodness. I just want to hold him to death. I don't want him to wear this stupid coat anymore. Yeah, when I was at the vet or whatever, they're trying to get me to neuter him. She's like, oh, well, he'll be wearing the cone again when you neuter him. Bitch, you are not neutering my damn dog. It's not happening. You are not cutting his Tostino pizza rolls off. You're crazy. Who does that? Cuts a baby's pee-pee off is crazy. His little nails, his little curls. I don't believe in taking your dog's privates off. Do you still have your cat? She's in the room. She's in the room. I would let her out right now, but what I'm going to do, probably get off here, shower, get ready. I keep the dog with me for a while. When I go to the gym, I have to eat something. I haven't ate breakfast. When I go to the gym or whatever, I'll put him in the kennel. I'll close the door to that room, and then I'll let the cat out for a little bit. And then when I come home, I'll put her back in the room because I'll be at the gym for like 3 hours. And then, yeah, I'll probably go to the store and all that after the gym, so I'll probably be gone for a while. I don't believe in that either. I heard it can change him. Yeah, people do it. Like if their dog, if it's a boy and he's really hyper, they take their nuts off to like calm them down because the testosterone makes them like that. I would rather cut his privates off if I have to, if he's aggressive or if he's like humping a lot. He doesn't do any of that, so he's not even aggressive at all. So why do that? I personally like hyper dogs. I don't know. I'm hyper myself. I'm not hyper right now, but I'm usually fucking really hyper all the time or jumping around and acting crazy. So I like that he's like that. When he jumps, I be holding his little hands and jumping with him. I like that. It doesn't bother me. I just don't like him acting crazy all the time because he's going to be a huge dog. And I'm telling you now, if you ever had a Great Dane, you know what I'm talking about. Great Danes will be playing with you and hit you in your mouth and you're bleeding. I remember my old Great Dane. I'll never forget this, y'all. I got ready to go to a shift of work and I did my makeup so nice. I did my hair nice. My Great Dane, because at the time I wore contacts, I didn't wear glasses. He hit me in the eye on accident. Like he turned with his tail. When I tell you, oh my goodness, my whole eye was just fucking watering the whole day and it wouldn't go away after I just did my makeup. So yeah, that type of stuff. That's the only thing with Great Danes, man. Just don't teach them to be rambunctious because if you don't want them jumping on you and jumping on your guest, then don't have them like that. Just have them calm. Or just like play with your dog, but then teach your dog no, or teach your dog to lay down or like it's done. That way he knows when to stop. I don't do that to the dog. You know what I want to do though? I want to see how strong he is when he gets older. Because I want him to get me by my jacket and there's stairs. I want him to drag me down the stairs and I can make a video. He'll be strong enough, so I want to see if he can. That'd be so cool. Because my other Great Dane, years ago, he was huge. I'm going to charge my other phone so the next time I go live, I could show you my other Great Dane. My other Great Dane was 150 or 160, and he was 9 months or 10 months. He was probably going to be really huge. I just didn't get to keep him. He was taller than me. I have a video where I was playing with him, and when he jumped on me, it scared me or whatever. That dog, oh my goodness. When they stand up, they're bigger than you. Dang, that means Great Danes are for sure, what, 6 foot, y'all? That's a big dog when you think about it. Dang. Yeah, I seen this lady. She's on TikTok. Her dog's name's Hank or something like that. She said, oh, he was the runt of the bunch. Dude, I know her dog eats 20 times a day or something. When I tell you, she's a little lady, though. I'm 5'9". She has to be like 5'4". Her dog is like up to her. But again, I think she has a real big Great Dane. I've never seen a Great Dane that fucking big in real life. When I tell you, even his chest part, oh my God, he's like a real man. That shit's insane to me. I can't wait to see how big he's going to get. It's going to be the highlight of the, what do you call it? I'm going to keep taking videos of him. Oh, he's so cute. Look at it. He cheaping. I don't even want to move because if I move or whatever, he's going to get up. If I go shower, he's going to follow me over there instead of just laying here. He has attachment issues. My goodness, he's so cute. Oh, then I have to hit legs today. Yeah, you know what's crazy? Oh, my appetite hasn't been there. I kind of hate it. Like I went from like eating and scarfing down food to I don't even want to eat anything. I thought it was a baby King Corso at first. I know everybody thought that for some reason. Was it his ears? It's crazy. I went to the vet thing yesterday, and some lady was like, "Oh my gosh, a baby lab," and I was like, "A baby lab? Oh, grandma, this ain't no damn lab. This a man dog." There you go. He goes to. I know. That's why I like Great Danes. They become so like it can be good and bad. They're like codependent. He already chose me as his owner. My man will be here playing with him, but if I go and I leave or whatever, he'll follow me. He'll have to go. Now when I'm in the bathroom, oh my god, he'll scratch at the door. I gotta teach him not to do that because I don't want him to get big and then like really make marks in the door. But yeah, I've already taught him to like lay down and just stay there because he'll be fine. Especially if I'm in the same house as him. I already take him everywhere with me. If I go to In-N-Out, I take him with me. If I go to Taco Bell or like a food place, I take him with me. I just don't take him into stores and stuff like that because right now, like I said, he had a weak immune system and he was super sick when I got him. Not when I got him, but before I got him. Like a week or two, my friend said all the other babies died. The vet even told me the same thing. Wait until he gets his last shot for the parvovirus, which will be on the 18th of this month. She said walk him and stuff, but she said keep him away from dog parks and other dogs right now. So that's what I've been doing. But I can't wait to have him around other dogs because I don't want him to be skittish and stuff like that either. He gets, he'll walk, he'll go to the bathroom and he's fine. But if he hears something, he gets all like scared and stuff. But again, he's only what, 3 months, 4 months? So I understand. His black coat is gorgeous, just like a King Corso. That's probably why. Yeah, I love his coat. His coat is so pretty. And if you see him, like once his eyes are fixed, I'll show you pictures of his eyes. I have pictures of just his eyeballs in my other phone or whatever. His eyes are like a little honey brown. They're so cute. My niece is a person, or I didn't even know what they were before. Those things are huge. There's some dogs out here that are fucking massive. My man was showing me these Turkish Kangos or whatever, and they can only be, I guess, in Russia because they have that double coat. When I was seeing that dog as a puppy, what the hell? That's a puppy? To me, because, you know, it's the one dog I wanted before him. I told myself if I could find that dog, I would get him, the Dojo Argentina. But that's another thing, too. Those are working dogs. If you get a dog like that and you don't know what you're doing, yeah, no. That's why I say, you see how my cat and the dog had a little thing? I really think if I had a different dog, I don't think the dog would have let up on Ty. I think he would have probably unalived her or something. I've seen King Corsos attack other animals. It's like a one little ring to the neck and they're snapped. No thanks. King Corsos are beautiful, but those are some crazy dogs. Certain dogs be so huge. It's being so unreal. You should look up Alaskan Malamutes there. Oh, yeah, I do like those. I told you guys I used to work at a pet place a long time ago. So I've seen Alaskan Malamutes, Great Pyrenees, is it Newfoundland? That big ass, it looks like a big wolf. Seen Great Danes, that's where I got my old Great Dane at. I seen Rotties, Bull Terriers, Dojo Argentinas. Dojo Argentinas, though, in Vegas, they're illegal in certain areas. You can't have them in certain apartment complexes. That's the reason why I didn't want one, because every apartment complex I would look at were condominiums. They wouldn't allow that. Great Danes are allowed anywhere because they're like big lover dogs, but there's some dogs out here that are not allowed. The Bull Terrier, they're not allowed in some apartments. That's a Chico, the dog from Target, and Chico from Friday, that little dog that has that snout. I'm trying to think of what other dogs I've seen. For sure, Dobies. A lot of mixed Huskies, and I seen a lot of Pomskis and shit like that. I like the Great Pyrenees. Those are really pretty, and St. Bernards for sure. When he gets a little bit older, open some egg in his food, make his coat shiny. I do put eggs in his stuff, just not all the time. This dog, his farts are deadly. So the eggs, when I first got him, I was putting eggs in his stuff. I figured out what he likes the most. He likes the meat, he likes meat and carrots right now and rice. I'm going to start putting more eggs in his morning food. That way it's kind of like more like a little breakfast. Because they say eggs are really good. But right now what I use for his coat, I put like a little teaspoon of coconut oil and then a little, like a little baby squirt of that salmon oil stuff. It's good for their breath and their coat. And then I also, because like I said, he had skin problems for a while. Once he's done out of the shower, I get the coconut oil and I rub it all over his body. I told you he had like, I took videos of it. I'll probably make a video underneath his chest and his armpits. His armpits were bald. Like he had no hair here and no hair here. And then he had like nothing but redness. It kind of looked like if you had dandruff that was just like bad on your skin or whatever. So I kind of got a little brush and brushed it off, dry brushed him, and then I showered him. But I figured out what works for him. He's too sensitive to use any other type of shampoos. So I just use Baby Johnson. I found a shea butter, cocoa, and coconut or some shit like that. But it smells so good. So I use that on his little body. And then when he comes back outside from outside or whatever, I get the little washcloth, wash off his little paws, wipe his little booty with baby wipes. I got him like a whole bunch of wipes for dogs. There's these bomb ass wipes, y'all, I got at Walmart. They're coconut, vanilla, and something else. I use them on his face and his feet. And then I have wipes for his butt. They're like aloe and something else, or aloe. I don't know how to say it. I tell you, the big furry dog is the new fillet. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's a pretty dog. That's a really, really pretty dog. Those are big though. Yeah, I always wonder, because I've never seen, in my opinion at least, I've never seen an aggressive dog like that. I've never seen an aggressive Great Dane. I've seen an aggressive golden retriever before. I've seen an aggressive one before. I wonder if there's ever those dogs, because they're usually always nice. I've seen aggressive Dalmatians before. Dalmatians, man, if you don't train those dogs, they're evil. Oh my goodness, I've seen an aggressive ass female little Dalmatian. I could see why they're taught to be by themselves. That and the little Akitas. Akitas are evil, bro. They're Japanese. They have the little purple tongue. And Chows too. Oh my god, those dogs are evil. Swear. You know what I do love? I won't take him there. I've had so much trauma with the fucking dog parks. But I used to love going to the dog park because when you go there, there's a section. There's like a small section for little dogs, a medium section for medium dogs, and then the big dog section. When you go to the big dog section, oh, you see the fucking big ass dogs. Only King Corsos, only Great Danes, only Chows. Promise you, every time there's a dog fight, it's always a Chow or an Akita. No thanks. Those Akitas are pretty badass, so I love the way they look in that swirly tail, but Jesus Christ, no thank you. Bye, Daniel, love you. Have a great little day. Have a great shift. I might get off right now anyway. It's going to be 11. Yeah, I had a St. Bernard and a Chow growing up named Ruffy. He was sweet, don't get me wrong, but I'm telling you, any dog is going to be like that. Our dog got attacked by, I'll never forget it. It was a brindle pit bull named King, and he was a Chow and a St. Bernard. After that, it's like our dog turned aggressive as hell, did not like other dogs. That's the reason why I don't want him around. I don't want to take him to a dog park where dogs are all surrounding you. I feel like it's too much. I'd rather just keep him away from other dogs. I don't know. I want to socialize him and stuff like that so he's good around dogs, but I don't want to have him like constantly. Yeah, no thanks. Just make sure he don't get sprayed by a skunk. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if there's skunks in Vegas. I've never seen a skunk out here ever. There probably is, but I've never seen one. I've never seen a skunk or a possum in Vegas. Only in Cali. In Cali, I remember you used to go down Turnbow Canyon and you would smell the skunk or whatever if it got hit, even if your windows were closed. Barbarian. So it's crazy. Yeah, and by the way, like I said, since I have him, I don't think I'd have him off the leash right now. He'll follow you everywhere, but I'm not going to have him off the leash. Like I said, too much stuff with dogs happens to even risk it. And I just, man, all the money you have to spend on your dog to get fixed if it gets in a fight, no thanks. I'd rather just have my dog on a leash. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You cheated, widow face. Oh my goodness. His little raptor claws. Look at those. He's so cute. I'm going to get a dog soon. I didn't have one for a while because I worked 2 jobs and didn't have the time. Now I'm down to 1 job. I have the time. Yep. That's the reason why I didn't want a dog. I didn't want a dog at all because I was doing too much and I didn't have time for it. Now, the job I have, I work 3 a.m. till like 9, and sometimes they let us off so early. So, yeah. The only thing that sucks now is my job's like 30 minutes away from here. So it's 30 minutes there, 30 minutes back. Fucking sucks. And a lot of people keep telling me just switch the locations, but I'm not trying to. The closest location, I'm not in North Las Vegas, but it's the closest to me. Fuck no, I don't even like that area. I could imagine working there. I like my managers and I like the people I work with. They're all married and cool, so there's no problems. No thanks. I'd rather just take the drive, and because I plan to be there for the next maybe 4 or 5 months. Who knows? We'll see. Did he get fixed? No. Barbarian. My fucking Ty, she attacked everybody yesterday. Attacked him, had his eyes bleeding and all this stuff, and then he got like something wrong with his eyes, so he has to wear a cone, and yeah. And then she scratched my whole face or whatever, so. Yep, shout out to my cat for attacking everybody in the house. My man wasn't here, that's a sucky part. Yeah, I like messaged him or whatever, because I was like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, the cat attacked everybody. That shit was not funny. I was like crying for like the whole hour. And then when I was driving over there, I was crying the entire time because I never really seen a dog bleed from his eyes. And like I said, my dog was like hollering and stuff, and he pissed himself. That shit was super sad because he's a baby. I don't like stuff like that. That was the first time I ever like had to get my dog and my cat or whatever and throw her like that. I've never even hit any of my animals, so throwing her like that. But she was attacking me, so I was like, dude, she was trying to attack him. And when I put him in the bathroom, I went to grab her because I don't know why grab him when she's coming at him. That makes no sense. He's just laying there. So I grabbed her, and that's when she started scratching me. So yeah, I felt like she scratched me here, but I don't see anything. So let me see. James, that's one of my dream dogs, but they need land. It can't. Though there is a Belgian Belmont. I have 2 golden doodles in there. Whatever dog you have, just run them. I don't really think you need to have a big backyard and all that stuff. If you're an active person, you're not going to worry about that stuff. Because, like, look, if you're active, you get your dog, you put him in the car, you go hiking every day. And you take your dog hiking with you. It's the same thing. Okay, what do you do? Oh, wait. What do you see happening in the near future of dating? Because I see the women are starting to realize where men are coming from. Some, not all. I don't know. I feel like it's a hit or miss. Depending on how well things go or whatever, I think that it could change and people could be better. But then I also think some people are so traumatized with their bullshit that I don't know. Because they say dating in the next couple of years is not going to be the same. But make sure your dog at least is too savage. Never know, you might run into a straight dog. Try to fight. You should carry. I would never go to a dog park, or I would never go hiking without carrying. That makes no sense. I'm very big on carrying either firearms or knives or whatever. You never go into the woods by yourself. Just, again, I would not have my dog off on a leash in a hike. I just don't do that. Like I said, when I had my other Great Dane, I definitely used to do that. But with all the stuff I've experienced, this is why I'm not very big on letting your dog off the leash. And then, like, out here, a lot of people open carry. Your dog goes up to somebody and they shoot your dog or something. No thanks. Dating is what you can do for me. Dating's always been that way, though. I don't know why we're changing the narrative. It's been the same thing. Dating has always been an exchange. You take care of your man. You do things for him. He does things for you. The problem with dating now is you do things for me and I just sit here and take it and I don't do nothing for you. That's the problem now. It should be an exchange. Men should be doing things for you, loving you, providing for you, giving you a safe space. You should be cooking and cleaning and taking care of him and being the voice of reason without being evil and manipulative, and just be loyal. But people can't do that. People like to, either men or women, both are on the same boat because there's toxicity in both genders. They just take and don't offer nothing. That's sad. You gotta stay strapped these days when cops aren't allowed to do their job. Yep. That, or just have something with you, because like I said, you never know what you're going to run into. But that's why I personally don't like dog parks no more. It's so funny. There's 2 people I follow that are like dog people or whatever, like dog trainers. And the 2 people that I follow, they even say that themselves, that they train their dog's off a leash, but they do not go to dog parks whatsoever. And I totally understand that. Like I said, I was so big on the dog park, not no more. I don't really care for the dog park anymore. I only want to take him there once because of that obstacle course. But when I go, I'm going to go early in the morning. Once I see somebody going in there, I'm just going to leave. My roommate best friend tried long distance dating, and I warned her that it's not a good idea, and she learned the hard way. The guy tried getting her pregnant. Oh shit. Yeah, long distance. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say everybody's going to use you, but you don't know what people are doing when they do long distance. And I also think that if you can't constantly see the person, there's no point of doing long distance. Now, if you have the money to be able to see them a lot, then yeah, do it. But if you don't, I wouldn't recommend it. And I would only do long distance if me and the person were together and then we separated. If we meet right off the bat and don't know each other and we're just meeting long distance, I couldn't do it. I would like to see my partner. I would like to go on dates with my partner. I would like to be around them. I personally do not like the long distance thing. It's not for me. I'm also 31. Too old for that stuff. That's like little kid shit. I just can't. I don't know. Little baby. Yeah, you can't know somebody well enough. Long distance, man, the person could be, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They out here at the club, popping bottles, doing whatever they want. They could be lying to you, bro. Yeah, and you know what I didn't know? I always thought, like, okay, if you had each other's location. I seen a video of a girl where she's like, oh, let me put you on, ladies. Sickest shit I've ever seen. Oh, my goodness, that's disgusting. Anyway, she had her phone. She turned her location off on her phone, but turned her location on her computer so that her man, he thought, oh, my freaking belly button. He thought that her location or whatever was her staying at home, but it was on her computer. While she was out, her phone was off. That's crazy to me. See, when you see stuff like that, that's what makes you not want to be in a relationship. People are too malicious and evil. Unless I know how you are for sure, I don't want to do long distance. No, thank you. Comes with too many problems, too many issues. And then when you guys fight, there's no fixing it. You can go longer without talking. You could go longer without fixing it. Hell no. I don't know. You don't think that's, I don't know. You can't fix anything after a fight. Can't hug, can't come see each other. The only time I think long distance would be cool if you're like, I live in Vegas, if you was Cali, or if I lived in Vegas, Texas. If I was in Vegas and somebody wanted to talk to me and I'm in fucking New York, no thank you. That's far as hell. And you know how much flights are? A flight from here to California is like $72. Not expensive, especially if you plan a little bit further out. Hell no, flight to New York is in the thousands. No thanks. And don't forget, if they don't have their own place, where are you going to stay at? You got to get a motel, all that stuff. No thanks. Dude was also a liar, and when I met the guy, he gave me a girly handshake. He made sus jokes to her and lied about things. I don't know what it is. You could always tell somebody is by their handshake or what they talk about. Yeah. A lot of people nowadays, that's what makes me sad. That's why I say it's really easy to pick and choose people now. Many men and women, their facade comes off really fast now. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you can see they're wishy-washy really quick. That's why I tell you, don't deal with people the first couple signs you see stuff. If you're talking to somebody and you're seeing red flags off the bat, that's crazy. Or like you're talking to somebody and you're already fighting that fast, there's no fucking way. Stop making yourself believe that a struggle love is going to get you where you need to be. No, dude. There's no way that you're getting with somebody and you guys are already fighting, already having problems, and it's less than 3 months. Honeymoon phase will last a long time if you both are sweet to each other and you both have the same morals and standards. If I were you, pick compatibility over chemistry, because chemistry will come. You pick compatibility, you guys have a lot of things in common. If you're going off of chemistry, that spark, that flare, that spiciness, I guarantee you when that shit goes away, what do women always say? Oh, I don't feel it anymore. Oh, I don't feel like there's no burning and firing passion. Then they cheat on you with the guy who gives them that. That's not a good sign. I'd rather be with somebody I'm compatible with than fire, burning, whatever the fuck they be talking about. That shit's not gonna work for you, because when shit's hard, you guys got problems. There's no passion when you're sick. There's no fire when you're going through stuff. Your man loses his job. Are you gonna feel the fire and fucking, no, you're not gonna feel none of that. You get cancer, are you gonna feel that? No. So that's why I say you should never rely on how you feel. Because fuck your feelings sometimes, you know? I don't mean that to be rude, but you're not going to have good days. You're going to wake up depressed. You're going to wake up not wanting to sleep together. You're going to wake up sometimes mad. So if you go based off of that fire, all right. Fire does not last a long time, so have fun with that. I made a dark humor joke and so on, but when I meet a gal, I get to know her first before I decide whether or not to share that part. Oh yeah, same. I have a very bad dark humor personality, and I like to say a lot of crazy stuff. I don't say too much to guys because it depends on what type of guy they are. Some guys do like a jokester woman, but some guys do not like that. But I also don't like hiding my personality either, so I like always tell them like I like to laugh or like goof around. And then I want to be able to share my stuff with you. Like my man, he knows how I am. I'd be sending him videos. He'd be like, Taylor, how was that funny? It's funny to me. It's funny to me. Surprise, shot it. Like there's this video, I die at. It's not even that funny. It's a lady, it's a black lady. When I tell you she has the fattest ass I've ever seen in my life, and she's like doing this walking, but she's like recording herself walking, and you could just see her in the mirror, and you can hear like her swaying in her high heels. And there's an old grandpa coming behind her, and he falls and slides on the floor, and she starts laughing, and she goes, "No, what happened?" She said, "Are you all right?" He said, "Ugh." He fell so hard staring at her ass. I just like watching dumb shit. So if I can't send you stuff and laugh at that because you're getting upset, I don't know. I like laughing at stupid stuff. Like the other day, I seen a video. To me, it was funny. This girl, don't ever be with a girl like this. Black girl, she had a beautiful body, but no, she went and pulled her pants down, showed her thong, went to go turn and shake it. Her boyfriend, when I tell you, jumped from the couch and tackled her. What would make you think to make a video like that? And you could just hear him, "What the fuck you thinking?" and her laughing. That's not funny. I would never be with somebody who tests me like that. You would not want your man shaking his pee-pee up on the camera. That shit would piss me off. Oh, hell no. That'd be the last time you film anything. What's said about women who cheat when they don't feel attracted to their partner and cheat is because one guy is safe choice. The other guy has a gene she wishes to procreate. Yeah, you know, it's one thing I feel is super sad. A lot of women do this. I get it to a certain extent. Women will date the guy who's good for them, who's good to raise a family. But the thing that they do is they date a guy they're not attracted to. He doesn't work out. He's not attractive in certain ways. It's like you only got with him because he has money, or you only got with him because he'd be a good father. No, no, no. You should choose somebody who's a good father, but you have to be attracted to your partner. I'm sorry, y'all. I never condone anybody. Oh, I'm just going to get with this person. Don't let loneliness force you into being with somebody you don't find attractive. I'm telling you right now, because then when it comes down to you having sex and it sucks, you're never going to fuck your husband. I truly believe that the women who don't sleep with their husbands is because they don't like their husbands, or you're a liar in the bedroom. You tell your husband you like it and you don't, and that's bad. Why would you be moaning and hollering and yelling when you don't like it? That's so stupid. You wish I'm going to be sitting there doing all that extra shit. What the fuck is it? I'm not an actress. I'm not doing that. Either you tell the person how to do things right or how you like it, or just, hey, you know what? I don't feel things, down there with you, and stop using them fucking toys. You burning your goddamn bean off. I seen a girl who she electrocuted her bean with a rose toy and was in the hospital because she used it all day. Damn, bitch. And then you guys wonder when a guy goes down on you, you don't feel nothing. I never even knew that was possible. You don't feel nothing? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There's no way. I also seen a video of a lady where she said she stopped counting how many men she was with, that when the guys would, she didn't feel it no more. Oh my God, ladies. I think if you're going to sit here and critique men and say men are hoes, I think we need to look in the mirror. Ain't no fucking way. A man's kissing you on the neck, I don't feel it. What? What have you been doing your whole life? That's crazy. Been fucking since you was a kid is wild. That is crazy. Tay, that was my brother. He was my sounding board for funny on YouTube. Rip big bro. Oh shit, was he? That's crazy. Yeah, choose your partner wisely, y'all, and pay attention to women. If I were you as a man, you need to pay attention to how women are. Stop thinking because she tells you things, she likes you. Her actions are going to tell you how she feels about you. Women are very easy to read when you learn them. When she likes you, she'll do things for you, I'm telling you. She don't cook for you. She don't sleep with you. Now, again, if she's depressed, stop expecting her to throw it back. Every woman's different. I also think that if she's on her, rag, she's not going to be throwing it back. So just grief, anything like that, if she's not doing stuff to you, it's going to take time. But other than that, if she's happy and stuff and doesn't do nothing with you or anything, that's kind of crazy. So I say I'd rather be with a partner I'm attracted to than be with somebody that's good for me, because I'm sorry, I'm not going to date somebody where I don't want to hug them or kiss them or be next to them because they piss me off or they repulse me. That's crazy to me. Like, I watched a video of a lady. I wish my partner would say that to me. She said it on a podcast or an interview. She was like, oh, yeah, I love my husband. He's like the best thing that ever happened to me. But she was like, when I met him, he was ugly. He was not good looking at all. She's like, he was annoying. But she said, but something about him being funny grew on me. Ugly? Ugly? Oh, my God. I could understand being like, hey, you know what? I don't know. I don't even know if I'd like to hear I wasn't your type. But ugly? Oh, my God. Would you want to be with somebody if they said you was ugly? No, thanks. Yeah, you know what? No, thanks. His personality overshined. You okay, baby? Want to keep laying down? Yeah, I don't know about that one. No, thank you. I don't think I want to be called ugly and stuff like that. Yeah, no. If I'm not your type, then that's fine, but just don't be with me or whatever. Yeah, hell no. My favorite thing to hear when I talk to guys, I like when they say that, like, oh, I like light skins or I like black girls. When I hear that, then I know I'm cool. If I hear, oh, I only date Chinese bitches and white girls, what? I don't know about that one. Baby, what's wrong? You're uncomfortable to sleep. Let me see your nose. Here, so you don't fall down. There you go. You can put his little head right here in his little pillow. Your little eyeballs. I feel like types are mostly performative. You think so? I think I have a type though. I like gym dudes or whatever. I like guys who work out. It's attractive to me. Oh, come here, baby. My sweet baby boy. Oh, my sweet baby boy. Come here, my sweet baby boy. You're a little hard. Yeah, I like guys who work out. I like guys who are fit, take care of themselves. I don't really care about race. I like nice teeth. I love big lips. I love hands. And the guys with nice backs. That's pretty much it. I also kind of like, I like that nerdy look. Sometimes I like when guys look nerdy, but then they're like, I don't know. Like my man, he looks like that. He looks like real nerdy and innocent. Please. Takes his shirt off, ripped. I like that. Super attractive. Look at his little booty. His little booty baby. Oh, my sweet boy. My poor puppy. Well, not all that, but many believe because they want this and that in a man that they will magically get it somehow because they are pretty and they offer sex, but that's absurd. Oh yeah. I also think it's bad if you lead with your body. You lead with your body, you're just gonna get lustful men. But like I said before, I don't understand wanting certain things that you're not. There's a lot of girls who want guys to look a certain way. They don't even work out themselves. To have high standards, you have to have high standards for yourself as well. In my personal opinion, I would never, like, asking for a guy to work out and you don't even work out is crazy. Or you want a guy who's loyal, you're not loyal. I want a guy who communicates great, but you shut down during conversations. Bitch, he gonna be the only one talking. I want a guy who's godly, but you don't even care about God. To me, that doesn't make any sense. Who's laying like this, buddy? Do you want me to move the pillow so you have more room for your head? Yeah, just lay down. It's a little cone. I'll lay it on his head. Affirmative is the word of 2026. Like narcissist. Ooh. I mean, I can kind of understand why people say that, though, because a lot of people are performative. You know what I think has happened? I think social media has made people create their own fake fallacy of their personality. Why do you think I said a lot of people are wishy-washy and their mask falls down because that's not who they are? Like I'm from Vegas. Well, I'm from Los Angeles, California, but I live in Vegas. When I did date people, I would meet guys who would talk a big game, and then you would see them, they're like lying about everything. Same thing with women. They're super performative. And to me, I would even hear guys say things that would, like, other people would say on social media. Just be yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with being yourself. You don't have to be performative. You don't have to lie. Same thing with women. Women will hear good things online. And, oh yeah, I cook, I do this, I do that. That's why when you meet her, she's not even anything she talked about. That's performative. Oh, my bad. A guy who's not that good looking will look better if he got in shape and took better of himself. Yeah, I think so. I think a guy who's a 5 or a 6 can make himself a 10 by just hygiene, taking care of himself, getting shredded, and then just having a charismatic, to me, is important. Like, there's nothing better than a man who knows how to communicate and who's super charming. Like, I love a guy who knows how to flirt. I love a guy who's very, like, gentleman-y. I like guys who, like, I don't know. But I think I'm like this, too. So when I say this, it's not to, like, be rude or nothing. I like guys who their love language is like acts of service, because I feel like the way I show love is like cooking for you and doing things for you. So I like guys that are very like, you need anything, you good, and not like buying you stuff, just like being attentive to you. I don't really care about gifts. The gifts don't matter if you're gonna treat me like shit. Baby. You know what I mean? So yeah. Are you feeling better? I feel better. I'm gonna probably get off right now though, y'all, because I really gotta shower and then get ready and stuff like that. The guy who's not there. Oh yeah, I already read that. Yeah. Let me see. What are you trying to do? A stupid cone. Men that aren't highly insensitive about what women go through are attractive. That's true. That's true. I like men who are very, like, they understand how women are. I don't like the guy, like I said, if you don't know how female nature goes and you're getting upset at a girl crying or you're getting upset at a girl being emotional, I don't understand that women and men are not set up the same. Like, I don't know, like, men, you can't get mad at a man being closed off. You can't get upset at a man not asking for help. That's how men are set up, just like how we're set up being crybabies and all that stuff, getting shocked and upset at that type of stuff. I don't like guys like that. I like guys who know, all right, babe, come here, because he knows you got into a little mood. He knows you're a little spicy kitty. I like guys who are like that. They give you a safe space to, like, you know, come here, babe, and they be giving you a hug. I don't know what it is when you feel some type of way and your man makes it more emotional, unattractive. I hate that shit. Because I don't always go to people anymore when I'm, like, sad or I'm going through stuff. So if I'm like, oh, babe, I don't feel good, and you're, oh, here we go, and hell no, I would never be with you. I would never be with you. I can't be with guys like that who can't handle women. I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. And I'm pretty sure it's the same with women. Like, there's sometimes where you guys go through things and you have a woman who's nagging more. Like, you literally just told her you had a hard day, and then she's yelling and screaming. Instead of pouring life into you, she's pouring poison. I can't stand people who don't know how to handle like a easy situation. They fucking throw fire on that shit when it's like, bro, all you gotta do is just show a little love and gratitude, bitch. What the hell you doing? I hate a fucking drama maker person. They make it more dramatic, puppy. They do, a puppy baby. They make it more dramatic, puppy boo. Oh, look how cute you are. Look at your tweet, baby. I'm never primitive. I like to my qualities, so I either meet or surpass expectations rather than over-promising. Oh, that's one thing I noticed that. I used to do that. I used to like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I don't do that no more. I feel like I just show people. Even when I met my man, I never said, I'm gonna cook for you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I just do it on my own. I don't know. I don't feel like there's a point of doing that. I just don't. Why talk all that game and then you can't achieve it yourself? Oh, I'm going to cook for you. I do spins on it. I blow bubbles on it. What are you lying for? And then when you don't do it and he's expecting that, don't be shocked. I feel like it's better not to say nothing and then be a good person or be the woman who's cooking and cleaning for him, because then he's shocked. He's like, oh shit, I didn't think I was going to get this. To me, that's way more attractive. Especially as a man, you never want to be the type of dude, oh, I'm going to take you here, I'm going to do that. Mr. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We going to go on this trip. We going to do this. And you never even go on trips or nothing. It's better to just surprise the person and just do it. Oh, the sweet baby surprises. Oh, let me see your little eye. Oh my God. It's like she scratched like his actual eye. Dang, I feel like she could have probably took his eye out, huh? Oh my God, I would have been fucking livid, bro. I probably would not even keep the cat if she took my dog's eye out. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Okay, blowing bubbles. It's true, dude. I've heard women before. They be exaggerating. You think I haven't been around women and know they're lying? Come on, they tell men so much stuff. It's crazy. I've heard women lie. I've seen women cry on the phone and then not even be going through stuff. They just be lying, bro. That's why I don't trust a lot of women. Why do you think my content is centered around this? You get around a certain type of female, or like when I used to work at the bar, I'd hear so much shit. I'm like, damn, these bitches are evil. They're evil as hell. I'm only an emotionally supportive woman. However, I will not be an emotional tampon, which is a man who prioritizes cuddling. Ooh, look, I'm glad that you said that, Barbarian, because you know what I said in my last live on Instagram? Look, I said that I don't go to my man for every little thing. I have a therapist, I have a father, and I pray, and I have a journal. I will not go to my man for every little thing, because in my past, I used to be emotionally chaotic, did not go to therapy, did not gauge my emotions well, and I used to always go to the partner I was with, overwhelming them with my emotions, and then it became to the point where it's like he stopped caring because you're crying about everything. That's why now with my man, if he sees me sad or something, it's different because he never sees me sad. I only go to him if it's really bad. I don't see why you need to tell your man every little, oh, I dropped my Starbucks drink, I did this, I did that. Dude, you're a grown woman. Handle your shit on your own and then go to your man when you need it. And then you're wondering why he don't care about me no more. You cry every day. You literally don't even go to the gym. You don't journal. You don't pray. You don't try to even fix it yourself. How is he going to fix it when you know the rooted issue and you're not even trying? And I'm a woman saying this. I really feel like your man should be your safe haven. But like you said, emotional tampon is crazy though. But yeah, you should never overdo things with your man. It's the same thing as those women that like ask their man for money all the time or ask their man for stuff. Cool. When you really need it, he's not going to give it to you. He's going to be like, babe, didn't I just give you money? Babe, don't you have a $10,000 allowance? Fuck no. Telling you, don't overdo your things. Don't burn bridges with people who would give you the world. So I always say for a lot of women, before you get into relationships, live by yourself. Be whole with yourself. Because when you're alone, I feel like everything closes in on you and you only have like time to fix it. You could get into God, you can get into the gym, you could do all that type of stuff, you could do whatever. Are you friends with Advocate? Nah, I don't even know who that is. Hey, are you still making YouTube videos? Haven't seen your post. Yeah, but I just haven't been posting as much. I've been like chilling, living my life. I moved from one place to another. So I moved into a house, got a puppy. I get a puppy right there. The puppy's right there. So yeah, I've just been living life, y'all. And then I got banned for a little bit on YouTube. So I just taking a little chill, little break for a little bit. I am on Facebook though. I am on TikTok. It's Itstaytaybaybee1. And I am on Instagram still. But you will see me posting more because like I said, I want to start reading that one book to you guys. And then that way maybe you guys can get the book yourself. Real talk, I gotta go back to work. Love you, sis. Love you too. Have a good one. Writing and praying saved me from doing self-destructive things today. Yup, we're on the same boat. It helps me too. It helps me realize where it's coming from. Because there's times where I'll be agitated or I'll be bothered by something. And then I'll think about it and I'm like, okay, dude, I know where this is coming from. Because some things can stem from childhood. Like your mom could have did something to you when you were a kid, and then somebody does something to you and it triggers you and you wonder why it's so amplified. That's why for me, one thing that's super amplified, making things more dramatic than they need to be. My mom used to be super dramatic when I was a kid. Like she would make one little thing. My mom's Latina. Oh my God. She'd make a little thing huge and then go on a tangent and nag and nag and nag. So when I meet people that do that, I'm not going to talk to you. Or like when I meet people who excessively cry, I don't like that. I don't know. What are you crying for like that for? What are we getting super emotional? That's why I can't have a lot of female friends. It's too much. What? I'm not your man. Why are you crying when getting like that? Come. Oh, and your little coon. Your little coon. You little coon. How do you not know her? She makes similar pro content as you. That's cool. Good for her. God bless her. If you don't realize, I don't make content with other people. You rarely see me collab with anybody. So yeah. And I'm going to be honest with you. All the drama that always happens with a lot of women on these apps, I don't want to talk about nobody. Everybody takes everything up the ass and everybody's so dramatic. That's why I said, God bless everybody. I don't give a fuck. If she makes the same content as me, shout out to her because that's amazing. Anybody who defends men, I'm always gonna think you're cool. I don't really care what you do, whether I like you or not. Like I said, I don't care. I don't watch a lot of people's content. I don't watch a lot of people's videos. I wonder what you guys think I watch when I'm on social media. I watch cooking videos. I watch Joe Rogan. I watch Abba and Preach. That's it, y'all. I don't fuck with a lot of male creators. I used to watch Pearly Things. I stopped watching her. I don't hate Pearly Things. I just don't watch her no more. I don't know, y'all. I don't care to watch other people's content. I never have. And then even before I became like a men's right advocate or whatever, I never watched this type of content. I didn't know who Kevin Samuel was. I knew who Kevin Samuel was a month before he died. And then I even applied to be on his show and he passed away. I used to watch like Chris and Queen, Ace Family. I only watched like Love Your Cup. Oh, and you know who Mark Phillip, the one who does the Popeye skit? Well, pull up to the window then, nigga. I used to watch that shit. Trags, Long Beach Griffey. Dude, the other day, Long Beach Griffey followed me and then came to my live. I was like, dude, you know who I am? He's like, hell yeah, I know who you are. That made me so happy because I've been watching Long Beach Griffey since I was a kid. He has a gap like me. Bro, he made a skit where it's like women or whatever, and they're putting the little rocks and crystals around their head. Long Beach Griffey, if you didn't check him out, he's fucking hilarious. My poor puppy's trying to go to the bathroom. There he goes. Yeah, I like Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan a lot. A lot of people don't like him, but I like him. He says things that people don't like. I can watch someone's videos and it's not that I hate them or like them. I can understand their perspective from things. I like hearing. You shouldn't always watch people that you like all the time. Sometimes Joe Rogan says things I didn't think of. And you know what it is? When I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of like the National Geographic shows and Shark Week and all that. So I kind of like him talking about bears. He made me fascinated about bears, but yo, I didn't know bears were that scary. I didn't know bears were that evil. Not gonna lie to you, you'll never catch me even being next to a bear. I don't know what it was when I was younger. I wanted to be around bears and animals. Fuck no. All the videos Joe Rogan shares, no thank you, babes. Bears will fucking take your ass out. I see their nails are like this long. Hell nah. I think, was it Joe Rogan? He had a guy on his podcast who literally got mauled by a bear and he had like a fake jaw and stuff like that and his whole ear came off. And then everybody was saying if a bear attacks you, just lay there. I'm not doing that. You think I'm going to lay there if a bear's attacking me? My bitch ass is going to be scalped because I know I'm going to be screaming and yelling, oh no. And then I feel like I'd put my hands up, it'll probably take my hands off. Oh my God. No, my little gap and stuff. Just don't take my eyes. Take my back or something. I don't know. That sounds crazy. Take my back is crazy. Takes one butt cheek off. Oh my. Yeah, just take me out. I'd probably antagonize the bear because I wouldn't want to survive that. I'm sorry. Shout out to those people and God bless you because that's probably something really traumatizing. But yeah, I couldn't do it. I don't know how you guys lay there and don't scream. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so fragile in my back, y'all. It's not even fun. I'm so sensitive. No. But you know what I noticed with the people who go out to bears? Why are you going out to the mountains or the woods in hibernation season? That one guy who got mauled and it showed the whole video of him, like you could hear the bear crunching on his body while he called his wife. Talking about, I'm going to go out there where the bears are hibernating. Why? Why? Please, no. I started therapy because I lost my mom. I tried to deal with it on my own for years, but it just got worse. Oh, I'm so sorry. God bless you, and my condolences to your mother. I'm glad that you got into therapy, and I hope that it's working for you. Yeah, you know what's crazy? You won't take therapy, and I always tell people this, don't take therapy until you need it, because you'll go to therapy, you'll pay for it, and you won't even be like talking about your problems. You won't even open up. It's better to kind of hit rock bottom and then go. Don't go and waste your money, man. Go when you have the time and go when you're actually ready for it. That's why I say same thing with healing. Why force yourself to heal when you're going to hit rock bottom and God's going to force your ass to heal, because there's only one way up. When you hit the bottom, you have to go up. So if I were you, I would definitely, I don't know, I would definitely take up therapy. If you have a lot of extensive trauma, y'all, I think therapy really helps. It really does. Especially if you've tried everything, you've tried working out, you tried following God and it doesn't work, get a therapist. Joe Rogan is intelligent, but he is not willing to say he was wrong to say when he put out bad information. Oh, what has he said though? Yeah, no, the last thing I seen of him was, it's been a minute. I think Theo Vaughn was on his thing. Anytime Theo Vaughn's on, because I like watching the funny stuff, and then I watch Terrence Howard. A lot of his serious stuff I don't really watch, so that's why I'm saying I don't know what he's been saying lately, and I don't know what's been happening. Like, guys, I've been living my little life to where I've just been on TikTok or whatever, and then I've been with my dog every single day, or my man. I haven't really been like watching videos and stuff. I'm just telling you all the people I have watched when I do watch stuff. And then I think the other day I was watching videos on if you go to Japan or some shit like that, the lifestyle changes from Japan, from wherever those people were moved. But other than that, that's all I watched. Other than that, just been chilling. All right, now, okay, I'm going to get off now, y'all, because if not, I think I've been on here for, maybe since like 9 or 10 or something like that. That's good, though. I told myself I was going to start coming on live more, because I have not been coming on YouTube at all. You'll see me post more today, but I just don't know what I'm going to post yet. I'm going to go get ready, y'all, shower up and all that good stuff, because I want to be able to hit the gym. Hopefully there's nobody at the gym today. Bye, y'all. Love you guys. You see me later.